raise my voice to the sky. Oh, liberty. Shout for the free. Let it ring here the cry. I'm gonna fight it on out. Fight for you and me. Lift up, lift up. Hear me singing now what we're battling for. Living free and brave now and evermore. On hallowed grounds where our forefathers trod, marching on to the beat of our heart's resolve. We're breaking these chains, oh history's embrace. Rise it up, rise it up. Standing tall for our rights in the light or the storm. Holding tight to the truth that our spirits adore.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? We're here. It's Saturday. Yes, Riley, I am a minute late. Sorry. Trying to get everything ready last minute. And today has just been one of those days. This whole week's been like that. Hope everybody else has had a good week. Howdy doody. Welcome, Canadians, sir. How do you salute in Canada? Is it the same way? I'm not really sure.
I'm sure it is, but yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Good stuff. It's freaking cold out. That's all I know.
It is. It is definitely cold out.
It's 22. We're having
It's not
heat
fucking
wave.
cold. Stop being a fucking bitch.
It's yeah, it's chilly out.
No, the fuck it's not.
This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. It started for me finally. Jesus.
There. For Odie, he's like, when people are off the screen, they can be ghosts. They can be ghosts. We can do that.
Probably Odie.
Oh.
Is that true, Uncle Paul, as our resident Canadian?
Yeah, they flash the lights off and on while you're drinking it.
I thought that's what it was, but I didn't have any maple syrup handy to go and properly salute the Canadians. So,
I mean, we have a gallon-sized pickle jar full of it right outside the store here.
true. But I shouldn't be chugging that. That'd be bad.
Yeah.
Especially that much.
All right, I can't see for a minute, but I didn't even get my hair fixed because I was busy pulling out flavors for Tim. I had my stuff all mixed up after Benny's show Wednesday, and here Tim is.
Well, I had stuff I had to deal with, unfortunately, all week long. None of it panned out at all. So I was like, it's life. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to chug hot sauce. I used to take the little hot sauce cups that they give you with the buffalo sandwich and do it like a shot. It's probably why I can't handle hot, spicy food anymore.
But yes, we are here for the second of the beginners. This was Bobby's idea last week, and it made sense to do this because we had the beginner episode 3 flavors or less. So we can work on used to be made alcohol. Yes,
yeah,
it can. Yes, it can.
definitely use
And it
maple
is going to
syrup
happen this
alcohol.
summer. It's going to happen this summer.
Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna. So this is an expansion on that. Either build on your recipe, or if you haven't built a simple three
Hey, if
banger,
you're gonna clear
Go
the
for it.
cum out of your fucking throat, can you mute yourself? Jesus Christ.
Are you talking to me?
I think he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got some. Sometimes I got some phlegm. Shut your mouth and turn your fucking camera on.
It's not,
Jesus.
it's not going on. I might not even say.
I thought you used hot sauce to cool down. Oh yeah, shock.
So let's see what everybody made this week and how they interpreted it. But yeah, trying to work on the beginner thing, but making it to the next level. What the point is for today, for me, that's what I did.
You know,
Dave-
I simply
Dave
did my
Lloyd,
recipe, and then I advanced it.
Yeah, Dave Lloyd tested WS-23 and it didn't go over so well.
Oh, I did too. The same night, remember? I did the
Oh,
same
yeah.
night. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
don't
you
do
guys
that
tried to
shit.
get me to do it because you're psycho.
Yeah, that shit burns your freaking throat for sure.
Yeah.
All right,
That's Melanie.
because this is really loud. Are you guys hearing my mod? Because I just want to make sure it's not picking up that bad.
No, it's not.
Because
not.
Tim changed my coils last night, so I got a brand new set of douche ass coils in my RDA, and it's got some crackle AF going on.
Yeah. Douches.
Douche ass
Douche
coils,
ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone really loves the name of that, by the way.
That's French. That's French. That's how you say Duchess in French. Duchesse.
Yeah.
Douche
All
ass.
right. Eggnog is delicious, Odie. Just not in vape because it's got too much spice.
That is true. In vape, it does. That's actually where Rocky and I have been fighting to try and cut down the spice and make it more on that creamy, like the right creamy side, the egginess and creaminess. And we're working on it, but we still haven't quite nailed it right yet. Still working on it. It might be a lack of the flavor out there that we need. None of like the spice comes through.
Yeah.
Riley, by the way, when we're talking about that, we do have this throughout this summer. We are going to definitely have some alcohol flavors. We are going to have some ice cream flavors now. We're going to have some. We have lots of keto stuff made out of our flavorings. The 3,000 flavorings is going to be put to multiple uses.
Look
That'll
at
happen.
him sitting here bragging in the chat that he can make a mean ass macaroni and cheese because he cheated and used bacon to win the macaroni and cheese cook off.
You know,
Hey, Bobby.
Kraft and Velveeta don't fucking count, right? Like it's not real mac and cheese.
Velveeta.
I'm just letting you know.
It tastes a lot better when I put sweetener in it. I thought I heard something fall, but I don't see anything. I'll find it later.
Yeah.
Bobby.
And I'm sorry, BFF. I think I started something.
There we go. Live chat.
Because now Hippo knows what to call his coils.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hippo has to figure out how to fucking build first before you call it anything.
A Hungry Hippo was in here first, with a hippie in second, Lady in the third, Buster Bell the official third. Actually, no, his official second, because hippie's on the panel tonight.
Yeah.
Although he put that in before he's on the panel, so yeah. Then Riley, Odie do that. Canadian Vapor, we know that guy.
You don't want to, but you do.
Kim C, hey Kim. Hey Echo Dub. The chat. Same people.
Yeah, healer.
LJ. Neil Pitts. Who else is here? Got a lot of chatting going on tonight. That's good.
Yeah.
Rocky Tooney. There's Rocky. Yeah, we got some interesting mixes tonight, I think.
And in an hour, we will have the announcement of what the March Mix Along contest is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not contest, but the March Mix Along, whatever.
Interesting.
Yep. That was interesting. No, the March and Mix Along
maybe
contest.
one day, buddy.
I mean, what was it? Last time you had your KKK, because Tim told you should do a KKK for the kids.
And you did. Yep.
Crispy Cream Killer. Right.
Crispy Cream Killer, yep.
Yeah.
I remember stupid shit like that. Not important stuff.
We're going to go backwards today and make someone work since it's here. We got Bobby Ohms too low. I'm going to start with you. We usually end with you. I got a little mixed up today.
Which one? So I have
The
two.
watermelon.
Oh, right. It's 4 flavors. But I actually saw this recipe the other day and had everything to make it. In real life, made the real thing, and it was fantastic. So I figured it's a nice simple mix. So we went creamy Greek yogurt, mullenberry, 1.2, honey from Swaggy at 1/2, red raspberry raw at 1/2, 1/4% of super sweet, and 1% watermelon raw. And then there's the actual recipe is right there. It's just watermelon, raspberry, Greek yogurt, and a touch of honey.
Like a watermelon raspberry smoothie.
Yep.
What does the honey bring to the recipe?
Sweetness.
I haven't mixed it yet. I haven't mixed this recipe yet, but I made the real thing. And yeah, it just added a little bit of sweetness.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, but does
Yep.
I was wondering if you
Adds like a velvety texture to it too, almost. It was good. Yeah.
and that's the regular VSO at 0.5%.
No, it's the raw.
Oh, it doesn't say raw on it.
It
Yeah, I
does.
think you got the wrong one in. No, it says honey VSO, unless you got to refresh it.
Yeah, honey is the original one.
Oh.
I just added a little bit in. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if
And
it
then
tastes like the real
I,
thing, you'll be happy.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna mix it up shortly here. Should be good. And then I put in there, if you don't have the VSOs, use your favorite watermelon, honey, and raspberry.
Rocky. I know, right?
It's good as long as it doesn't have that fake flavor in it.
And we'll go on to Bob's next one just so we can get him to go here.
Brazzy Lemmy was the simple recipe, and it was the 2 blue razzes and the LA lemonade. All I did was add cap lemon drop at 1.4 and 0.4% of Flavora boysenberry, just to darken it up a little bit and add a little more syrupiness to it. And then the lemon drop, just bringing some like candied lemon notes into the lemonade, which I like doing.
Oh, that was weird. Got a little glitch.
Nice.
Yep,
And then you got
it.
this still got the same picture, but that is an awesome picture. I like the way it's got the two-tone.
Mm,
That would be like the boysenberry in the bottom.
yeah, it fit this one perfectly. I just adapted it so
Yep.
that people can see.
That's what
how
I did too.
built on it. Yep,
That's what I did too.
that's it. That's me.
Rocky, what does honey not bring to a recipe?
Yeah.
Honey can do amazing things with a recipe as long as it's not milk and honey.
That's exactly what I said, Cassie.
Boys on the bottom, Bob.
right.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
Oh,
we're going.
Yeah, only if you're Tim. Then
So
he's on the bottom.
we are going to go backwards here. So I did easy, flavorful. I added tropical to this. It was just melon recipe, but this one here I did go tropical, and I did change out a few things in it. So part 2. So I added hammy melon, took out the yellow watermelon, and added the hammy melon because it fit better. Felt like it fit better. Needed that sweet tanginess, like rather than that mellowingness you get from the watermelon.
I think there's more honeydew in the hammy melon.
There is. Yeah, it's honeydew cantaloupe kind of vibe
like
between them.
It's creamier.
It's like
than
a
the yellow watermelon.
it's a honeydew cantaloupe like crossbred flavor. It hit pretty close to what the real thing's supposed to taste like. So yeah, I did hammy melon instead of the yellow. I dropped the double watermelon because that wasn't doing anything in this mix. It just wasn't working. So that 2% kiwi yellow I added to add to that a little bit more to that there because that goes really well with that hammy melon. At 1.5, just add that. Actually adds kind of like Bob was saying, that wet syrupiness to the mix. And then I added mango pineapple passion flavora to it, 1.5, to just add a little bit of tropicalness along with a little bit more of, that melony kind of almost vibe to it too, which it blends well with the melon. Because I have the wild melon flavora in here too at 1.5, and those two go great together. And then the Thai pineapple to kind of round it off and get a little bit more of that juiciness that you need at 1.5. And that one kind of stands out, so it'll be there with the mango pineapple passion. And add the super sweet cap at 0.5. Adding tropical flavors and a bit more bright melon to the beginner recipe. That's all it was adapted from down here. And I'm vaping that right now. I just hit it for the first time just a second ago. It is much better blend than the first time. The first time was okay. Wasn't bad for a 3-flavor banger, but this one here just feels more full and ready for vape. I like this one a lot more. This is more of an ADV for me.
Yeah.
Birdie!
Hey, Birdie.
What you doing, Captain Caveman?
Captain Caveman. I know I don't do it deep enough. I know that. So here we go. Get in some others here. Mexican ice cream plus. So we got by Buster Bell. It looks like, but I think he did 2 different versions off his simple. Bavarian cream TPA at 3, brown sugar TPA at 1, dulce de leche TPA at 2, Mexican liqueur discontinued unfortunately, TPA at 3, super sweet pearl at 0.5, vanilla bourbon from FA at 1.5, and vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn at 6.66. The Dutch is already semi-approves.
Wow, Mexican liqueur. Wonder what's that all about?
I don't know. It's not available to get either.
That's gonna be a thick ass ice cream right there.
It is gonna be thick. Original mix, added booze, cream, sugar, and caramel. Really want to try some Hanks and cream here. It has a similar depth and vibe to Mexican, but that would need some steep time. Good point. It does have to take it. Some free singers, Mexico. And don't worry, he did another one. Mexican ice cream, simple mixes. Oh, this, okay. Mexican liqueur, just continue. 3, super sweet pearl at 0.5, vanilla ice cream, Liquid Barn at 6.66. So yeah, this is the beginner one, and then this is what he added to it. But yeah, that actually, I mean, I don't know what Mexican liqueur tastes like exactly, but a vanilla ice cream Liquid Barn is getting a nice thick ice cream base for sure. And don't worry, Buster Bell's not done. Not done and counted out. So he's got a pineapple mango, simple mixes. Pineapple Inawera with sweet mango flavora, 3% pineapple Inawera and sweet mango at 1.5. The super sweet cap at 0.5. Simple 2 flavor and 1 sweet and sweetener banger. It's not really getting any simpler, but nice pineapple up front and mango finish. Great mixing experience. DJ Jazzy Justin and Fresh Prince. I was listening to this the other day on one we won't say her name.
Getting jiggy with it.
Or listen, I was listening to the whole playlist. It was playing through it. I hadn't been listening forever.
I have a breaking news coming in the 28th, this past Friday, was Captain Caveman's birthday.
What?
What pineapple was that again you just used?
Inawera was the one that he used in that one.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
That's got a really nice bite to it. Goes good with mango.
Mhm.
Oh, and by the way, this week, it's definitely tomorrow is Stephen Lane's birthday. So happy birthday to Stephen Lane, too, if you want.
Birdman 21 again with shipping and handling. I mean, congrats, bro. Don't worry, Echo Dub got in this. I know it never am disappointed by Echo Dub. With Apple Bed. Apple Bed AFL Beginner. Apple Bed. Okay. Apple Pie from Cap at 2. Apple Pie from FA at 1. Cream Puff from Wonder Flavors at 2. Sweetness Flavor at 0.6. And then Vanilla Ice Cream from Liquid Barn at 4. That Liquid Barn ice cream is really showing up a lot today, which is awesome. I would dare anyone in any one of these mixes, though, if you have it, try and sub out with the Noms vanilla ice cream, because I'm curious if in like these ones with the pies and stuff, because it's got that actual butteriness to it, like almost a custardy vibe, like butteriness. If it'll actually add to it or take away from your mix. I mean, that's the only way to try it, is to actually sub it at some point. But Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream, a go-to that's been around for a long time. Hippie Hop, when did that come out? You remember what Liquid Barn ice cream is? It before you even started mixing?
No, it was out when I started. Yeah, I just didn't use it that much because I didn't like going to Liquid Barn just to get that one flavor. You know what I'm saying? There was only really a couple of flavors from Liquid Barn that I liked. It was
I think it was 2014.
Yeah, the blue raspberry.
I was gonna say it's a long time ago that came out. been
Fuck no.
over 10. That's been out for over 10 years, but
Yeah.
still
Don't you dare mention that trash in my presence there.
Yeah, but
Ibby.
vanilla ice cream liquid barn is still one of the
No,
thickest
Blue
vanilla
Ra-
ice creams
Blue
out there.
Raz, he said.
The Blue Raz, no, that is terrible.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
fucking
the Blue
dog
Raz
shit.
and I was not happy with it. That was my first Blue
Watered
Raz, and
down bullshit.
Yeah. It was at the time that I was vaping that though,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
2015,
Yeah.
2016. And that
It
was,
used to be the best.
yeah, it was the sour blue raz slushy type,
Mhm.
And that's why I liked it. That was the only
Well,
two flavors I liked from them though.
the problem is now if you can compare it to the others, there's so many that blow it away that it's just it's hard to really hold it up like it. There's a lot of flavors like that we just, as we get better flavors,
Mhm.
some of the old
Yeah,
ones become
those are-
obsolete.
But that's the thing. A lot of the times that happens, and those other ones are still good. It's just the new ones are just better. With Liquid Barn, it was like that was the only serviceable one. But now
Yeah.
that we have good ones, it's
Yeah,
like,
Steve-O.
God damn, that was fucking terrible.
You're right, Steve. It did. Bull City did carry Liquid Barn. That's where I first got.
That's where I first
introduced
got it
Liquid
too.
Barn. And then Bull City stopped carrying it, so
'Cause you're
I
not
had to
mixing
go
the right
straight
ones, Steve-O.
to Liquid Barn to get it. Yeah. Hey, you're right, Steve-O. Yeah. God, that brings back some memories.
Nam still carries it, but yeah,
Dash Vapes has
That's also
it too.
when Bull City was carrying real flavors too.
yes. Bull City. I was going through it with Drew the other day. Bull City was actually the first to carry. I know for sure liquid real flavors. They were the first to carry I think SSA. I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 different ones. They were the very first actually distributor to carry. And ironically, most of them they don't carry anymore. Or they carry limited amounts. It's just weird how things transition through time.
Yeah.
PFA Vanilla Swirl, Odie, it's good, but it mutes stuff and rounds edges. And if you have good other mixes that don't need to be rounded, kind of takes away from that brightness and the sharpness on them. With the newer flavors, I don't like TFA Vanilla Swirl. If I'm using old school flavors, yes. Old school mix, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree, Tim. That vanilla swirl for sure.
If you're going old school and you're using like old TFAs, they have a little bit of a harsh edge. That's the go-to right there.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that harsh edge and you got some of the newer flavors that are just almost perfect, it'll mute them out and make them a little less perfect. But just use another one. But there, I am done with the ones that I have, unless I'm going to check and make sure, but I don't think we have any more for this week.
I have 2. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they're not
I,
hashtagged. Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
There they are.
started-
Yeah, but you go over
It's
your own.
gas,
don't
Turn
you?
it
who
off.
cares?
What is wrong? with my thing?
But
But-
Echo Dub, definitely get that Nom's vanilla ice cream. It is amazing.
Yeah, that the Venoms and vanilla ice cream. I'm curious. I'd like some people to experiment with it and let me know what they think, because it's got that extra butteriness, that kind of custardy butteriness to it. It's like a custard ice cream, and it's thick like Liquid Barn. So it's when you're mixing it with like a pie or a bakery item, it'll probably enhance it. now-
Autistic, I still use cream fresh to this day. I love that flavor.
Still good flavor.
Same, Bobby.
Hippo said that he hashtagged his recipe and he sent you a remix on your site.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go over my shoe real quick while you're looking those up.
Mhm.
No.
All right. I wanted to do something banana because Steven's birthday is tomorrow. So I did a creamy banana coffee. Easy peasy, banana raw VSO at 2, coffee liqueur VTA at 2, super sweet prelim at 1, and vanilla bean ice cream flavor west at 3, because I knew that was going to give me all the creaminess I was going to look for in this in one flavor. And see, Tim,
Yeah.
I told you I had a big ass banana in a coffee cup because you told me
That's
I had
just
a-
weird.
Right. And then I advanced it a little bit.
Still
I
too small
added
of a
the-
banana for Tim.
Shut up. The banana cream LA at 4. I added the caramel coffee with sweet milk Pearlum at 4. Obviously, if it's a coffee, I put espresso VSO in at 5. And then I added whipped cream SSA at 1.5.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought
really.
espresso. I thought
Huh?
espresso we just use like you don't go over 1 or something.
No, his espresso, like the OG espresso, I typically use at 5.
Okay.
I've got that espresso flavor too. I like that flavor.
Me
I
too.
love the VSO espresso when I'm making a coffee mix. I have
Got
tried
the
this-
regular, not the raw.
Yep.
I haven't tried mixing with the raw.
The raw's a
but-
little rougher to mix with. You can mix it with it the same. It's just
You put in 1 drop too much and it fucks your whole
That's the-
world up.
that's the
what
problem.
I'm nervous
raw
about
is
trying
scary.
to mix with it.
The raw is
on the
scary.
raw.
Yeah. The
The way
raw
my
is
hands
scary.
like to drop and squeeze and do weird
Mhm.
shit, I put extra drops in all the time.
Yeah, it was just putting super sweet in my bottle. And it was at 0.07. I needed 0.08 for my 30 mil to have 0.25%. I squeezed out 1 extra drop, 0.13. Like that would have, if that was espresso, it would have, I would have had to throw the whole bottle away.
mm-hmm.
So I have tried the simple one. I mix these up after Benny Wednesday. I've gone through almost the whole 15 mils since yesterday. And I haven't tried the advanced one yet, but the simple one's really, really good. Ashley went bananas for the banana.
Ashley went bananas for the banana. That's kind of funny. No, I'm just trying to figure out. I always have problems with this because the login thing for the messenger thing for the site. I always have to do it ahead of time. You find it.
Oh, now let's fucking see here.
Oh, well, he's trying to find that. I'm going to do a poly test on this advanced version.
Easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have the app on here. The app works great on there. Not so great. I have to remember how to do it.
So off the poly test, that's got some kick and flavor to it. Kick ass. That's going to be really nice.
I'm happy with my smoothie.
Just not.
On there. So where did he say had it? Is that on all the flavors?
What? I don't know, Tim. He said he hashtagged it. That's what I can tell you.
Man, I'm getting aggravated like hell on this fucking shit. Oh,
What's wrong, Hippie?
It's on ELR, he said.
Okay.
heavy hitter, man. This freak son of a bitch right here is not hitting like it's supposed to be hitting. And I've cleaned everything on this sucker except for one thing. But I don't know if that would even have the. Hold on.
Could just be your battery, man.
No, I just put a brand new fresh battery. You see this?
Yeah, but
part right
if you've had
here?
it for a while, they lose
Does this
their
have to be
punch with
cleaned real
Max.
good?
Yeah.
Is it the
Everything
rice
does.
pudding wax? Is that the one I'm looking at here?
Yeah,
This one.
clean everything, man. Every piece of that.
Every piece of it you need to clean out.
Motherfucker's clean though, man. I put it through the ultrasonic.
The ultrasonic cleaner doesn't take off the creosote.
5 and
You have
5
to.
and
You
1
have
oil,
to
man, with an old toothbrush.
either oil or you have or Scotch-Brite. You got to clean it off with an actual something that'll take off the black.
I never
Ultrasonic
liked
cleaner won't take it off.
because it puts those microscopic abrasions into it.
So
I
a
always used the
metal
5 and 1
powering
oil.
pad?
No,
No, not a metal one.
no,
That'll tear it apart.
no. 5 and 1 oil, man. Go to your local hardware store, buy 5 and 1 oil. It's like
Or-
$4.
Hippie, contact cleaner. Contact cleaner. You can pick it up at Walmart. It's like $3 to $5. Contact cleaner will clean it right off.
I used that and Mother's Mag's aluminum polish.
An angle grinder will work. Yeah, okay, Odie. Blueberry rice pudding simple recipe. You got blueberry wild TPA at 3, creme brulee liquid barn at 2, and rice crunchies TPA at 2.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks pretty decent.
Before a steep, first taste, the blueberry can be lifted. It's very light but present. Rice Krispies is the lingering note on the exhale. Not sure if the creme brulee is coming through at all. It might need more time or possibly lifting that percentage, subbing in a pudding. I have new blueberry flavors inbound, so I might sub and play with. Flavors are light all over overall. Day 7, same kind of blend, watery blueberry, not a lot of body. We'll be revising in this attempt to make more intricate. My mod's in the way. Think I need more of a real rice than a Rice Krispies. I'll adapt this to the future when Random Mixing does a recipe revisions episode. Yeah, this is wild blueberries, old school blueberry. It's going to be a little bit light. You're better off with like one of the blueberry jams or something like that, or even Flavor West.
It also fades really bad.
Yep. Yeah, Flavor West might be another option. Rice, I'm gonna be honest. We tested them. There's none of them that are great without a lot of help for the Rice Crunchies, and you're better off using one of the marshmallow vanillas than the creme brulee probably to bring it through, because it kind of needs that. Rice Crunchies definitely needs a marshmallow boost in order to really pull it through and taste as a actual like Rice Krispie treat. Rices are still something they can improve on. There's definitely room for improvement in the rice category.
He was doing a rice pudding.
Rice pudding.
It's in the name.
Yeah. Oh, you might actually need a pudding in there. Creme brulee is not gonna be enough. What kind of pudding are you going for? Are you going for like a thick, gooey pudding, or are you? I get that, Bob. But a thick, gooey pudding, or are you going for the more like a vanilla-like style pudding? There's a difference in those two, because there's vanilla pudding Flavora gives you that darker, thicker kind.
Dude, all rice puddings are the same, man.
Yeah, all rice puddings
I've had
are like
hundreds.
thick and gooey.
Yes, I've had hundreds of rice puddings.
We've had this
They're all the
discussion.
same.
We had this discussion just the other day about rice puddings and my feelings on them. Consistency, I can't do them. The real thing, I can't do them, so I have no idea what they taste like.
Yeah, they're all the
But you're
same.
wrong.
They are all the same, dude. Every single rice pudding.
Sriracha? Yeah.
That's what I said.
Horchata, not Horacha, for one. And we did not talk about rice pudding the other day. We talked about tapioca pudding.
Same issue.
There's difference.
There's a consistency issue there that just is no. Two things that don't belong together. Boba tea.
Autistic. Yes, the blueberry wild is a good one. If you're using that one, put like 2% blueberry extra from TFA in with it, and it'll make a world of difference. Just 2%.
Sriracha.
Horacha, bro? Really?
Horchata.
Where's Take Me to the Sea when we need her? Because she's the one that always corrects you on your pronunciations.
Exactly, Odie. I can't do the real thing, so I can't really say what it's supposed to taste like. Like tapioca. I don't hate the flavor if you blended it, but to eat it as is with the chunks in it, no. Can't do that.
Hungry Hippo, which TPA custard did you use?
Vanilla, probably.
If it was the 2, was it the vanilla custard 2?
Not a fan of tapioca, Bob. I can't do rice pudding. Same reason.
I love rice pudding. I like a bread pudding.
Rice pudding is my shit, dude. It's been one of my favorite things since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah, see, I can't do it.
Every time I go to a new place and they have rice pudding, I get it. Yeah, it's all like the same consistency.
It's got that texture in it that just drives me nuts.
Well, yeah, it's got rice in it.
Sprinkled on top.
Yep, fuck yeah, you gotta have cinnamon sugar.
Have you ever tried it with pineapple chunks in it?
Oh, so the other one wasn't public.
Not.
It is
I'll have to try that though.
fucking amazing.
Do you still put cinnamon in it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll
I
have to
just
try
use
that.
pineapple instead of the raisins.
I usually make my own now. I kind of perfected my own rice pudding recipe.
Hippo said he made that other one public on ELR now.
Yep, got it. We had the new blueberries in a way, so he already made something else. Use bilberry from FA at 0.5. That'll definitely boost it a little. Blueberry jam from Cap, 1.5. Blueberry wild TPA at 2.5. Caramel Rice Krispie Treats from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. I do feel that gives you more of the actual Rice Krispie kind of vibe. Creme Brulee from Liquid Barn at 2. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.5. Sweet Cream from Cap at 1. Toaster Marshmallow TPA at 0.75. And Vanilla Custard V2, like you said, Hippie, at 2. It's going to have a lot more flavor to it than it was before. And I might be missing that creme brulee.
That's what I'm looking at now. I actually went and looked at it. I started following you, Hippo. Yeah, I don't know, because see, he's got that blueberry jam in there. That's pretty strong. That blueberry jam from Capella, in my opinion.
It is strong, but it is definitely more of a syrup than a jam.
Yeah.
So that saves it a little, but it is going to definitely add that. And that bilberry is also going to thicken it up and make it jammy.
Yeah. So you might not even need the blueberry extra at all from now that I see it.
Yeah, I don't think you're not going to need the blueberry extra. Those are much more potent than blueberry extra.
I thought that was the only blueberry he had in the recipe, but he's got the blueberry jam and the bilberry.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good there.
Question is, how's that marshmallow, how the Rice Krispie treats turning out there? That's the question I have. Because the caramel is actually, I don't know, I kind of like that caramel. The caramel note. Rice Krispie, it's.
I don't really get any of the rice. I get.
No, I don't either.
It's just like a harder marshmallow.
Kinda, yeah. The
Harder marshmallow with caramel in that one.
That one's definitely gonna need a steep, because that creme brulee from Liquid Barn, that toasted marshmallow, yeah, that's gonna need a good steep.
The only other one that's I can think of, actually Swaggy's rice would probably be one of the best rices. It actually tastes like a rice.
I'm pissed because obviously they don't sell them anymore. Company's not there. Chefs had a good Rice Krispies that I really, really liked, and I think that was my favorite one.
That's not on the Flavor Craver site, is it?
I don't think so.
That's a good one, Rocky. Nice, simple, simple ass recipe, but a good one.
I will have to look, but I don't think it's on there.
Night,
Simple.
Echo
Because that one was really,
yes,
really good.
Rice Base? Rice Base?
No, it was
This-
rice. Crispy
Oh, that's
rice
actually
or
Impact
something.
Flavors, so that'd be VTA.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a VTA.
This was crispy rice or something.
For
They
those
had it
wondering,
in
this is the new symbol right here, by the way, for anyone who didn't see it already. This is the new, what was Vape Train is now Impact Flavors symbol. That really Asian-looking weird symbol that
Christmas.
definitely doesn't Christmassy. Yeah, it's kind of a Christmassy
It's
Asian
like a
thing.
wreath. It's like a wreath.
That is definitely different.
Christmassy, like Argyle.
They have the Thai
Hey,
sticky
they-
rice on there too. Those
they
are
did
good,
it-
but I don't think they'd pull off either one of those would pull off a rice.
They did a
Like,
good job, though, man, making it look like, hey, this is used for Christmas candies and foods and shit like
Well,
that.
it definitely pulls away from the vape train thing. Doesn't feel anything
Yeah.
like the old logo, which I think is what they're really trying to disassociate from. So
Yep. Yeah.
looks, yeah, kind of does. Odie kind of does look a little like a tramp stamp of some sort.
Hippo said he has the one-on-one race crunchies too. He's debated trying.
It's worth trying, or maybe even like you might be able to layer them a little bit. But I, like Bob said, I don't get a lot of rice on that caramel treat. I do get more of like a Rice Krispie treat, but it's more like on the hard marshmallow side. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no rice, and you need like that crispy rice. And besides the chefs, I haven't found one that does it.
No, that
The other rice is like is like mushy rice. Even Swaggies and F8s,
Yeah, it is.
it's like a mushy rice.
Oh, the
So
Thai
you're not-
sticky rice, but that's
It's mushy still.
it is.
It's not crispy. You need that crispiness for that.
And they have the rice base, but that's more of a starch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Addy doesn't look familiar at all, hippie. Not at all.
I got this one from Bob.
I know.
Hell yeah.
What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to figure what coil do you have in yours?
I have Duchess coils in mine.
Dude,
What are they? What
I
are
got that. I got that
give me
thing for
1 second, I
$10,
gotta put on my
hippie, brand
spectacles.
new. And I thought it was a clone, and I messaged it. I put it in Grimm's Facebook group, and he wrote back and said it's legit. Yeah, see a couple pictures and said it's legit. So
I'm trying
I
to
wasn't
figure out
using
what's
it,
the
so.
best coil to put in it.
Probably
To
like
make it
a-
really kick. And we were talking about this last week, even still. Right now I got a 0.15 build in here, and it still ain't kicking like I want to. I'm gonna go lower than 1.
I had a
Yeah,
0.2
these
in it,
are
and I'm like,
Aliens
lower than
3x28 /36 Nichrome 85
Yeah,
racks,
but-
2.5 millimeters.
Hippie,
they
I don't
should be
think it's your
2013,
coils that are your
2015.
problem. I think it's your contacts.
Yeah, because whenever I put this Addy on my Guar, it fucking really.
Yeah,
kicks
it's not. Then it's not your coils that are a problem. It's those contacts. Those contacts are finicky. You got to get them nice and clean. And just the ultrasonic cleaner is not going to take care of that. The carbon layer.
And
Which is what you
another
gotta get off
thing
there.
is, if you're not using a battery that's like 3 to 5 months old at the oldest, they drastically drop for mech mods.
LJ's got a point though. Pickering. There's the Foo Fighter logo. Yeah, it does look a little bit like it. I'm not going to deny. There's some similarities going on there. There are.
But yeah, these ohmed out to 0.13, and I'm running it at 108 watts. And it's got crackle for days. I love new coils.
What stick you on? Like, what are you using? What device?
Oh, I'm using it on my Thelema Quest.
Oh, that's a regulated mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use my Goon on my Dreamer Clutch.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find something for this damn stick. That's what I'm trying to find, The
Yeah.
right build.
I
the
find
right...
that the Goon with the Dreamer Clutch works really good. And
You got the heavy hitter, right?
Heavy hitter, and that works.
Yeah.
The
really
heavy
good on
hitters right
there,
here.
too.
Yeah, these buttons are really finicky about keeping them clean. I mean, you get scoring. You get carbon scoring. You gotta keep it nice and clean.
Okay.
You get
Rocky
arc
would
marks,
like you
and
to
that
go
fucks
over
with
his
it too.
recipe right
I don't
quick.
know if it'll
so he
show
can-
up, but there are.
Yeah.
You can see there's actually indentation arc marks on that
Yeah.
contact.
Yeah,
There's
you get
nothing you
arc
can do
marks
about it.
on- You get arc marks on there, and that fucks. It just destroys the
And
performance.
that's
of it.
why I use the Scotch Brite to clean it off, because it's the only way to get
Yeah,
those
I
arc
do
marks
have
down.
those marks on that part of the button. I sure do. You can see them plain as
You
day.
also got to make sure the bottom of your battery doesn't have any scorching, because you might not see it. It might be a thin layer there. You might have to clean off.
And that
Pencil
you would
eraser.
use
Pencil
a
eraser.
hard scouring pad for that, wouldn't you?
No,
Mhm.
use a pencil eraser for your battery.
Oh, you can use you could use a pencil eraser on that too. Actually, that would take the
Yeah.
scoring off without
Yeah,
hurting
use
it.
a pencil eraser on your
Oh, damn.
mod and on your.
Man, that's so
Battery.
fucking old, man. I forgot all about the damn eraser.
It works. Yeah, it's a low abrasion way to get
you
it off
had
there.
to do in like
Why didn't I
2015,
think of
man.
that? Jesus, that's old school. My brain's fogged, I guess.
Too much of that hippie herb.
No, never, not enough.
Goddamn right.
Did you hear me though, Tim? Rocky has to bounce to do the mix along thing, so he would
Yep.
like you to go over his recipe right quick.
Yep. Oh, let me see. Did he put it in chat?
Yes, he did. It's a simple blueberry recipe. It's
I got it.
about there.
Oh yeah, this is actually he's had this a while ago. That's why it wouldn't show up right now. But it's an MFM blueberry, which was the first mix I made with the blueberry after I got it in. And it's blueberry medicine flower 1, which is pushing that, by the way.
That's high.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Sour
Happy.
TPA at 0.5 and super sweet from Cap at 0.5. This is actually quite tasty though. It really is.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it
yeah,
looks
that's
good.
his only blueberry.
Yep. Only blueberry, and all I did is add the sour to it. And it's like
Yep.
I had to order the sour afterwards, but yeah, that was my first. Because anyone doesn't know, Rocky's the one that sent me that medicine flower blueberry originally, and this is the first thing I tried.
Not that one. The hashtag AAFL one.
Oh, so
Yeah, hey,
Rocky,
But
you
that's
went
a-
there first.
Wait a minute. Scroll down. It says he's missing flavors. Scroll down.
Oh, what the? Oh, let's do it again. What's the say I'm missing now? I do not.
Please tell me it's the medicine flower blueberry. 'Cause
No,
I
it's
laugh.
saying I'm missing the other one.
You fucking
That makes me
bottles of it in
so
and out.
mad. I know I have that flavor.
flavor.
No, I'm not kidding. Something weird is going on because I'm getting lots of missing flavors randomly on ELR.
Sour TPA.
Getting
Dude,
lots of
I should
missing flavors
actually-
lately.
Do a flavor stash and just put in the 4 medicine flowers I have, and that's my whole flavor.
Odie,
I
now you
lost, like,
understand. Odie, now understand the reason I need that damn list.
I lost
Ugh.
like 100 of them.
Recently.
The new
Recently.
Probably like 6 months ago, and since then it's stayed consistent. It stayed the same for me. But I don't have 8,400.
I'm looking,
flavors.
Rocky.
I got a bunch of
Either.
recipes
We have
too.
less than 4,000, I
Holy
think.
balls! I need that fucking Jesus Christmas, dude.
We definitely have less than 4,000.
That rest. Fuck this coil.
Is it the Impact 321, Rocky? Oh, that's not the sample
That's
one.
Let me see,
disgusting,
Bob.
Bob.
What's that?
That's from like 20 mils of this fucking grape and lime mix I made the other day.
That
Oh
is
my
In an
God.
MTL
horrible. That
coil.
looks that works worse than my coils that I just re-wick, like took the wicks out, and I was vaping that brown sugar and freaking plum
Oh.
on it.
Cassie,
Okay,
that's
so this would be it.
fucking days.
Is this the one? Is it the Smurf cake,
Mine was only
Rocky, or is it the
I think it's
Smurf
the
cake,
Cap
or is the
grape.
Impact?
I think it's
'Cause
the
that's what I
Cap
got from
grape.
you.
Neil told you to clean that.
Just
slug.
regular
It's-
grape, Bob?
Yeah.
Hey
Yeah.
James.
It's a simple
Yeah, is it
mix.
this one or is it this one, Rocky?
It only had
That's what I
Cap
have.
grape and Jungle Flavors Ultimate Grape, Shisha Lime, Cap Lime, and some lemonade or no crisp
apparently
citrus
there's
soda.
multiples, Tim. He
And
said
none
he
of those
grabbed a
other
couple.
flavors do that.
Yeah, there's
Gotta
like
be
2 here,
careful.
but they're like from a Friday here. This is Blueberry Flavor West at 4, Cake White from Flavor West at 3, and Whipped Cream Flavor West at 2. Then you added Yogurt Flavor West at 1. I love the Smurf cake though. That is awesome. The cake is freaking cool as hell.
This
Stepping
recipe
whimsical-
looks really good.
Stepped into a whimsical world of Smurf cake where the magical flesh of blueberries, fresh blueberries, and a fluffy cake collide. This enhancing e-liquid captures the essence of playful dessert vape, blending with fruity sweetness and creamy decadence. Bursting with juicy, ripe blueberry goodness and a soft, spongy white cake that adds to the airy texture, followed by the rich creaminess of whipped cream mingling with a subtle hint of yogurt, creating a smooth, tangy finish that rounds off the profile with a creamy dreaminess. This recipe transports you to a berry-filled wonderland. I love the look of that cake. That is so cool. The little Smurf in the middle. For me, that works. And while we're at it, there's the other one right there. Impact 321. So this is the Impact flavors of VTA. Coffee liqueur VTA at 3. Milk fresh VTA at 2. And sweet cream from VTA at 1. Simple 321. That coffee liqueur being a 3. You made it right there, Rocky.
Yes.
That's going to be so, that'll be yummy. Very exhilarating sensory journey as Impact 321 takes you to takes your taste buds on a wonderful coffee milk countdown. This masterfully crafted e-liquid brings together the robust allure of coffee liqueur with the creamy smoothness of milk, harmonized with a touch of sweet cream. Top note, the liqueur, bold, invigorating. This note introduces a smooth, rich, aromatic coffee essence, reminiscent of your favorite cafe indulgence. Mid note, 2% milk fresh, a silky, smooth layer that mellows the intensity of the coffee, providing comfort and a familiar dairy creaminess. Base note, 1% sweet cream, a subtle sweetness that ties it all together, rounding the profile off with a luscious and satisfying finish. Great recipes for beginners who want to delve into coffee flavors. Mixed with all impact flavors, formerly in VTA. As with all coffee mixes, I like this with just an overnight steep. Add sweetener if needed. I didn't need any. Rocky doesn't usually use a lot of sweetener to begin with. And for coffee, if you're not a really sweet coffee lover, yeah, you don't need it. That'll be tasty. I have no doubt that's tasty.
Rocky, before you leave, I have one question for you. Were you a synopsis writer? Like you turn the book over and you read that like short little thing on the
It
back
feels like,
cover?
doesn't it? Yeah.
Or you're going to watch a TV show and it explains the episode in that short little thing. Was that your job? Be honest with us, man. Please.
I gotta wonder, yeah. Yeah, so impact flavors, VTA. Now we still got to figure out. Like I was talking to Rocky and Fitty the other day about it on what they're going to do about the impact flavors transition on ELR, if it can be back done. Or I guess Ken's in charge of that. So whether or not it can be backlogged into. Like Benny wanted impact, so Benny wants it VTA/impact, which would make sense if it's possible to do. But the thing is, we want to keep those notes, so we don't want to get rid of the old ones if it's going to change them, and that would require people to go in and I don't know if what's possible.
I mean, I see his point about it being confusing for new people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, I have impact flavors, but what are all these VTAs with the same names?
Well, just look at this. That'd be really confusing. Impact sounds great, but unless you read the synopsis at the bottom, as Bob very justifiably called it, these are all VTA flavors, so it's confusing to someone new coming in and it has impact flavors. They're gonna be like, well, I can't mix that. And what if we do put in a separate entry for impact flavors? People are gonna not be able to mix the old ones because they won't know if they don't know they're the same. It's like we have those sticky ones that like. The Rice Krispie treats, they tried to narrow that one down to one, and that, to be honest with you, that's got like 7 names, depending on what vendor had it at the time.
Yeah.
That is probably the worst one. The Rice Krispie treats has got like there's at least 3, 4, or 5 names. It does, Bob.
But he's specifically asking about brightening with a lemon.
Lemon works.
I
didn't read that part. All I saw was
what's he trying to brighten? What's he trying to brighten?
I tried the blueberry, seemed flat.
Blueberry. What kind of
recipe would a small amount of lemon brighten it up?
Mm-hmm. Depending on what lemon, you get a different brightness too. That's the key. Like in a bakery, the zesty lemon would be great. But if you're looking at a juice, they're like the sour lemon type, is that right? And then the lemon drop.
I like lemon drop. That's
lemon drop and sour lemon type.
Yep.
I sometimes like a little bit of both, and sometimes it'll actually make it like pucker just a a bit. It's nice.
Hell,
like I said in the chat, that zesty lemon at like
juicy lemon works too. Yeah, that works too.
Okay, juicy.
There's actually a lot of good lemons. Zesty's really good in bakeries.
Oh, it's really good in like juicy mixes too, because I've mixed the
F8's
lemon at like a
works.
quarter to a half. It just brightens it up and makes it pop.
What's the go-to? I'm thinking here. What is it? Lemon Express. That one actually works too, but you want to use it low, real low. If you're just using it brighten.
People, we're trying to break you of that habit. Don't do it, because so many of them are pledge. You don't want all the
lemon sour SSA is one of my favorites. I do like the lemon drop. Those are my 2 favorite go-tos for most mixes, unless I'm going to the bakery, and I do like the zesty lemon. Those are my go-tos, but there are others that work.
The zesty works in like juice recipes as well.
Yeah, especially if you're going lemonade. So good in lemonade.
That's what I used it. I made a blueberry lemonade and I added some of that zesty lemon to
We
it.
got a and
Touch of it in tea.
Buddha's hand
In
works
tea
too.
mixes. Yeah, Buddha's hand is magnifique.
Buddha's hand works really good for the same purpose.
I'd do what Ploppy said and just get FE
FE
lemon
lemon,
because
yeah.
that can cover all your bases. I feel like you can use that in a bakery and you can use that in a beverage and candy, and you could basically touch all the places with that.
All right.
Bob likes to touch all those places.
Yeah, I'm not Tim.
God.
Tim's always on Bob. Don't forget.
Don't
guys.
ask me that question, Odie.
God.
Don't ask me that question because my answer might not be your standard answer.
So I'm going to just put this out there right now. I am not, I repeat, not doing a single flavor test series on freaking lemons. There's no way in hell. None whatsoever. Like, my foot is down even harder on that than it is on the strawberry.
Let's see. Let's just go down. I'll just read off the lemon. Cloudy lemonade TFS, which is still could be used as a lemon. You got Italian lemon Sicily from Cap, juicy lemon Cap, lemon Chemnovatic, lemon super concentrate, lemon VSO, lemon drop, and then there's cakes and stuff like that. I don't call it lemon ice from TFS, which actually that's nice if you want a little coolant in there. Lemon 2 TPA, lemon juicy flavor. I mean, just goes on and on and on. So if we're talking just lemons, probably about 25. Just in my stash, there's probably 25 just lemons.
All right, guys, Rocky is gone for a few minutes. So if you have any trash talk to get out of your system about Rocky and his milk and honey bullshit, now's the time.
He's probably listening in. He's just not in chat.
That's why I said it.
So you're in trouble.
Nah, he's going to do some work and he'll come back and let us know what the March mix along is.
Yeah, Rocky knows what you did last summer.
Yeah. And with whom?
Yeah,
He's got a whole list for you, Paul.
I figured you were listening, Rocky. That's why I said it, like specifically.
He's got that whole list of what you did and with whom last summer in Italy.
All right. Guess what? Everybody knows what I did last summer because my ass sat in here like 3 to 4 days a fucking week.
Hey, Tim, I got 5 recipes.
Rocky's always watching.
You mixed about 5 recipes?
I said I can share about 5
Forget that.
recipes.
Oh, go for it. And while you do that, I'm going to get rid of some of this coffee and espresso. Right back.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me get over. Now,
You
this
go
is
for
a simple recipes episode, right?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. Boom. Tried and true Blue Falcon.
Where's Mallory when you need her?
That's right.
Oh,
Blue
wait, I know where she is.
Falcon,
She's
man.
watching Elimination Chamber.
If y'all hadn't heard of this or seen this, you've been in the dark. Big time. Blue Falcon rocks.
All right. Can
I
I
don't
just
even
tell
have to
you
explain
guys?
this one.
I have tried this one and it changes so much in just an hour's time, let alone a week's time. It is a total mind fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way to describe it, hippie. It is a total mind fuck.
I mean, it's a good recipe. You know, you can't deny. I mean, 2 ingredients.
Just
Well,
watch
3
every time Mallory comes into chat. She tells Hippie to fuck
Damn
himself.
you, hippie.
Yep. All right.
'Cause she
next
mixed
one
it.
up.
Within an hour, it does not taste like blueberry or pineapple like at all.
It changes like 20 times over the first like 2 or 3 days, and then it stays something weird.
All right. Remember, I was asking about bubble gum, right? I've been on a bubble gum kick lately. I've got a real simple ass strawberry watermelon bubble gum. I mean, it's really freaking simple. Double watermelon SSA at 2%, strawberry bubble gum Capella at 5%, and 0.5% super sweet. That's all you need. And excuse me, I've been too busy, so I don't have any pictures or anything yet on any of these recipes. I've been too busy working in the garden, filling up and everything, getting things ready. So
Hippie.
I apologize.
Must be nice to be able to get your garden in already.
Hippie, I'm sorry I didn't answer you earlier. I was busy doing shit, but I need to order a big bottle of my favorite bubblegum, the F8 blenderized Tutti Frutti. When I get it in, I will send you a 30 ml of it.
And I did put a disclaimer in chat. Do not listen to Hippie about mixing hibiscus candy with a cream.
Well, of course not.
That was so bad. It
I
was a
know.
good
Hell,
try.
that was just a joke. It was.
Well, we thought it sounded good until we tried
I
it.
already knew because see, I'd already single flavored it and it was nasty. So, all right, next up, here we go. Forest mix, just a simple mix here. Forest fruit from Flavor Art at 1.5.
Fuck that flavor.
Sour blurple berry candy wonder flavors at 4, and 0.5% super sweet. And that one I just mixed yesterday for my stepson, and I don't really know how this is going to turn out, but I will ask him if he liked it or not. I am out of forest fruit now because I used the last bit up in his. But yeah, I'll talk about
See,
that.
I can't turn that blurple over 2.5, otherwise it goes cough syrup.
Yeah,
No, not me.
I get medicinal notes from the forest fruit. I just can't use that flavor.
Well, now they wanted me to put a lot higher forest fruit in there for average percentage. I dropped that bitch down to 1.5, man, for real.
One even I just can't get along with that flavor.
But I mean, it tasted really good on the finger and everything. But I gave this one to my stepson and let him try it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get back to this one, you know, in like next week or something. I'll let y'all know. All right, next up we got this one. Now this one has been a struggle for me for years. Peach custards, okay? I got that new Saturn peach, and yeah, I got burnout on peaches trying that. Y'all know, y'all already know. I got back to it Thursday. I was like, man, I'm gonna just use Saturn peach and no other peaches, no nectarine, no nothing else. Just one peach flavor, you know? And then I added my 2 favorite custards, you know, not well, I do like Inawera custard. That's one of my favorites. But I use, you know, you tried and true. You don't really need that much steep. The Saturn peach, you definitely need a steep on it. I'm vaping on it right now since I made it Thursday, so it's been steeping 2 days. The peach has calmed down, and I think it's gonna really blend really, really nice together. Just 6.5% flavoring too, man, and it's really, really flavorful.
I think the Saturn Peach almost works better alone. Anyways, for some reason, that one, because it's kind of potent in all aspects that it has, it's really hard to get to blend with anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it does weird things when you blend it with try to blend it with other stuff.
I found that I've had
peaches
better
or apricots or
success mixing it by itself.
I mean, it's real tasty. It's really
It is.
nice. Peach, that Saturn peach has finally calmed down. You know, first day. Oh my God, no.
See, that's a spot where I think Saturn peach would work really well.
With a creamy custard, yeah.
Yeah. See, where I'm trying to use it in a drink mix,
It's too fleshy. It's way too fleshy for a drink mix.
Yep.
And you get too much skin.
Yep.
And then Rocky and everybody was talking about the daggone blueberries, so I just came up with this right off the fly. Called it Blue.
Blueberry Flavor West. Oh yeah, you already started off good.
Yeah, 3%. Blueberry Raw VSL at 1/2. Custard Premium at 2. Juicy Lemon at 1 to brighten the blueberries. Super Sweet at 1/2, and Vanilla Custard 2 at 3.
Well, it brightens it, but that brightens it in a smoothing way too. That's the nice thing about Juicy Lemon. It's a smooth brightness.
Yeah,
And that's a good combo. The Blueberry Raw with the Blueberry from Flavor West, good combo. Blueberry Flavor West works with
all
most.
All of those are public as well. Every single one of them are public.
Let me know in a few days, Hippie, how that peach custard plays out.
Right now, that's why I'm vaping in the Rico.
I'd have to switch out the TFA custard.
The custard too?
Yeah.
Why?
TFA vanillas, man.
Huh?
Taste pepper. I get pepper from all the TFA vanillas.
Okay, guys, we
Oh,
have an
really?
announcement.
Oh, I didn't. Damn, that sucks.
Yep. Years and years ago it started.
Hey, why don't you go out to a pasture and let a mule kick you in the head? Maybe your taste buds will get back right.
Alrighty then. Uh,
Get
so we have an
that
announcement.
pepper
I don't-
out of there.
Because I don't live where we bang our sisters.
No, don't even go there. That's Tennessee,
Bob.
daggone it. That's Tennessee and Kentucky and
It's
West
Alabama.
Virginia. Watch out.
It's at the
That ain't
fucking
Alabama.
Auburn stadiums
Right,
in the
so-
parking lot.
More
Stop, shut up.
damn eagle.
I'm pulling it up.
You're gonna pull it up.
Oh, you want to do it? You can if you
Oh
want.
no, I was just gonna say what it was.
Oh. Let's see. You got Rocky, milk and honey in moderation. Got this big picture of this
Fixed.
absurdly interesting picture of mixed real fruits with e-liquid. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, here's the new thread for the March profile. It's alcoholic.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
God damn it! I might actually have to freaking participate this month.
Alcoholic. Doesn't have to be an alcoholic mix or a cocktail. Could be a rum cake, a boozy mango smoothie, or whatever your heart desires. You know you're gonna go with you're going with that bourbon cream. I know that. We also have mojitos, exotic, tropical, real possible future. So I'd stay away from that type. There's no rules. But if this is coming up, maybe not go with that right away.
Excuse you, Tim. I have made some pretty damn good alcoholic drinks without the aged bourbon cream. I made
Thanks
some
so-
damn good mojitos.
Thanks to all who played along last month, 6 along. We really appreciate it. Again, we'll be drawing 2 random winners at the end of the month. Choice of a $25 Bull City gift card or a 25-pound Nom Noms gift card. You make the recipe, link it for a chance to giveaway. Must have the hashtag ELR mix, March mix, MAR mix. This right here has to be in your title. Have fun. We look forward to seeing what you come up with. Thank you for your support. There we go.
Cassie, did you guys ever get the real flavors? Aged, or I forget the fucking name of it. It's a aged bourbon cream.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, not yet.
Didn't-
Get that flavor. That shit's fantastic.
What, y'all are just now getting that flavor?
We
They didn't have any real
just
flavors
started
until
getting real
like,
flavors not that long ago.
yeah.
Yeah, just a couple months ago. From
I've
Canada.
had mine. I've had that flavor of mine for freaking God.
Probably since Bull City carried it, and I know
7, 8
I didn't.
years.
Yeah, Bull City didn't carry it anymore by the time we started mixing.
Mhm.
Yeah, bitch.
Actually, it wasn't until it got bought out by Canada that they actually came back. We could get it.
Yeah.
Well, it's been
Man,
back for like
that makes
2
this
years,
flavor
Yeah.
right here.
2.5.
How
3
many years ago was that?
That was quite a few years ago.
Well, daggone, man. This
It's been
flavor, how
6,
old
7
it is,
years.
It's old as shit now. I had to put a new label on it.
That's really weird on how you're your own grandpa, not grandma, but okay.
Listen, the name of the song is "I'm My Own Grandpa," so just
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. So we got the LR mixing contest set up. Let's see what else do we got for major
Yeah,
announcements.
that's cool.
Oh, Flavor is coming soon. I saw finally got an official announcement on Instagram and Facebook that they are going to be coming out with their flavors soon. So look forward to that.
Cool.
Trust me, look forward to that. Yeah. Hint, hint. Before I switched to today's mix, that's what I was vaping on some of. In a mix, and yes.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely going to be a good release. I'm excited for it. They're excited for it.
fuck balls did it go, dude? Fucking black drip tip.
Gonna be a good week when that comes out.
Black
Hey, V8.
drip tip.
Hey, V8.
There it is.
V8.
The theme
What's
for
the
next
theme for
week is sorry, I meant to put them up, but like I said, this week has been chaotic and I haven't had a chance to get to anything. Way behind.
When we gonna do a bubblegum episode?
Next week is seldom or never used. Seldom, never used, because that gives me the opportunity to use thousands of flavors.
We need some good bubblegum recipes, daggone it.
Then the week after that will be St. Patrick's
Got
Day
a ton,
mixes.
hippie.
Week after
Are
that, St.
you
Patrick's
talking
Day.
about the flavors when they come out, Hippo? I don't know about a live testing, but we'll definitely review them.
Hippie, do you have Wonder Flavors fruity? The juicy fruit one?
I don't have any bubblegum flavors, to be honest with you. Zero. That's why
You have
I'm
you have caps.
interested.
You have capped strawberry bubblegum. You
I've
just
got
use it
that
in the
one,
mix.
which I have fallen in love with.
It is a good strawberry bubblegum, isn't it?
Yes,
It really is.
All
Yeah, I
by
love that.
itself with a 0.5% of super sweet.
Mhm. That shit is probably the best single bubblegum, period, if you just bubblegum.
Hippie, I'm purchasing my that Blenderize right now.
That's what I'm vaping right now. Strawberry watermelon bubblegum.
I'm purchasing the Blenderize right now, man. So
Yeah,
What's
the,
blenderized?
whether or not...
it's FA Blenderize Tutti Frutti. It's,
Yeah, I think I already have that.
it's like a juicy fruit. It's my favorite bubblegum by a mile.
I think I've got a TPA Tutti Frutti in the drawer.
Yeah,
I've never used
it's completely different. Flavor West has one too.
I've never
They're all
used
completely
that
different.
Tutti. It's
Yep.
just Tutti Frutti, yeah.
Yeah, Hippo, the whether or not it's live, there will definitely be a release coming out for that as soon as the drop. It'll literally probably come out maybe the same day they drop, because we already have the notes.
Oh, it's out of stock.
Yeah.
So
It says it's in stock. All right, I'm gonna have to mess with them.
might be a day after, because in case they don't drop all of them for our community, because some of them aren't really for our community as much as for like other flavorings. We'll see whether or not they drop all of them or not.
And not to mention, they might have more that they didn't send us.
Yeah, that's
today,
possible
so
too. There might be more that we don't know about.
We might have to.
I agree, Odie. I like MB American Bubblegum. I think that's a pretty accurate.
But
Bubblegum.
Hippie can't get that one because they don't have a
I'm-
piece yet.
I'm not huge on that one. It's a decent one, but
It's not bad.
I have
Not bad,
so many bubble gums.
Same. I think you're at fault for most of them. I think you made me
Probably.
get most of them, other than the newer ones. Yeah, I think you're at fault for the
Probably.
old ones.
Probably.
You were
If it
Rocky.
wasn't going to cost me 30. Yeah, if it wasn't going to cost me $30 to send it to Hippie, I'd send him mine. I'd send him all the bubblegum I have.
Weekend
All
at
the
Benny. What is
bubblegum?
this? Wait a minute.
Bubblegum.
Oh, this is an
Bubblegum?
example. So he's got an example here. Weekend at Benny's. Cornbread 101 at 1.1. Dark chocolate VTA at 2. Graham cracker Flavora 1. Honey puff cereal 101 at 0.8. Here we go. Light rum VTA at 2. Marshmallow gooey Wonder Flavors at 1. Super sweet from Cap at 0.4. And toasted marshmallow from TPA at 0.5. What makes this drunken? The light rum VTA, which, yeah. Let's get toasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that could be as simple as making a recipe, add in some light rum. The right recipes, you can add the VTA vodka or Impact Flavors vodka. Would also be another option that you can do. Make most fruit drinks right into right into one. You got a good fruit drink, you just want a little alcoholic kick, a little of that Russian vodka, the light rum in it, you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Think I have a good idea. for
Paul,
recipe. God damn it, Rocky! Why'd you have to pick
Fusion
alcohol?
Flavors, are they're a Canadian site?
Yeah.
Fusion Flavors? Okay. 'cause
Fusion,
they have
yeah.
they have a US site now. And really
Oh.
good price on my blenderized Tutti Frutti, so I might order it.
No, it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dash Vapes now you can get from US. Comes out of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
We have that option now.
Mm-hmm.
That actually is a big help
I
too. That's
said-
someone else we should talk to. Actually, probably.
I said, man, Dash Vapes, and they're incredible because they have flavors on that site that I haven't found anywhere else. Besides, for,
They
like,
employed
obscure
my other
websites.
wife, so whatever, right, hon? They employed my other wife, so whatever.
Creamy cake.
I
creamy
didn't say
vanilla,
that.
Easy lemon.
No, Dave did. Because you guys were chatting back and forth, and I think it was Nick's chat. And I was like, Jesus.
It was actually the one with Mike Vapes and Brian and
ST and Fagan.
ST. Yeah, it was their chat.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, Dave, he's talked to you more than he's talked to me today, and I live with him. I'm his wife. He goes, well, I'm his wife now. I was like, okay, see you later. Bye. You can have him, boy.
We had a lot of fun hanging out in
Talked about
DC.
conversation.
We had a great time hanging out in DC at the first rally.
Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna try this place out here.
Yeah, let us know too, Bob. Give feedback to the chat and stuff later.
Oh, Dave from Dash Vapes?
Yeah, Dave from Dash Vapes. The one who used to do all the videos? Awesome guy.
He's a
Awesome
good
dude.
guy. I didn't realize he's so tall.
Well, everybody's tall compared to me, but yeah.
Yeah.
He had at DC, he had this old duct taped up camera thing. Like the lens was all duct. It looked like it didn't look like he was doing a professional shoot. I mean, his shots were great. They really were. But the way he looked like, somebody that just came from a pawn shop and was taking big pictures with that camera. It was pretty bad.
That was one thing, man. He always had such fantastic
Oh,
quality.
you remember his in-studio ones? How high quality those videos were? Or the ones in the shop? Like, yeah, I hated when they took his videos down. It's like, I was so mad.
Still, my favorite one he ever did was the one where he did the impersonations.
Mm-hmm.
Him
Dave's awesome.
doing the Jay Hayes impersonation was like epic.
Well, the last time I tried talking to him in chat, he had no idea who I was because that was when I did the name change and he knew me under my real name.
Yeah.
You confused him so much. That really sucks, Neil. That really sucks.
That we have the same thing. They probably wouldn't ship here. I'm going to have to get a PO box. Probably through USPS. Or no, UPS.
What's how much is a liter in comparison to a gallon?
3 point.
So I don't look it up.
There's 3.86 liters in a gallon.
Yeah, it's just a little bit under a quart.
Oh my god.
Or a little over a quart.
So many new flavors that have hit Bull City flavors.
They have a couple SSA. They're not available anywhere else. A few SSA. That we've tested and put out videos for.
Oh my
You
god,
know,
that
Flavor
strawberry
West
champagne
has
is
a new pumpkin spice and a new ginger.
Yep, and
I
the
I don't think the pumpkin spice is new, hippie.
I don't think the ginger's new either. I don't think the ginger's new. It's just new for them.
It's new,
New for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only new out ones I know of are the SSAs, which that Juliet is really bright and different, but it's good. The champagne.
They had a ginger though.
Well, they didn't have a ginger on their site before.
Who's it made by?
Flavor West.
Flavor West. Yeah, that's a decent ginger too.
Yep.
Is that new though?
No, that's an old flavor.
Just new to their site.
It's new to their site.
Remember, they had to get all the paperwork in order to get it in. But once they got it in there, it can get more stuff in. They're trying to work as much as they can with companies to get as many on the site as they can. Just, it's difficult.
Yeah.
I see, man. They got freaking 5 pages of new arrivals.
I wonder if that's the
Oh.
same one I think it is.
Yeah, they
Alright,
got
I'm
some
gonna
good
see.
flavors.
I'm gonna see how much shipping is here in a second. Let everybody know. It says it's from US, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't even have a rating on that strawberry guava from Wonder Flavors.
Oh, that's excellent.
Beautiful,
Excellent.
wonderful, fabulous, but it should be guava strawberry, not strawberry guava. Sorry,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Frank.
I actually like that flavor, and I'm not a fan of strawberry. Most strawberries just taste like that artificial strawberry to me.
Yeah, that's a really
There's
good
like
one.
4 or 5 out of like the 100 that I've tried that aren't that.
Yeah,
for
that
me.
new SSA sample pack. Those are new ones, I believe. Most of them, anyway.
I can tell you that strawberry guava made a damn good guava cheesecake.
Nice.
And they did pick that, like the maple syrup SSA. They picked up because we asked them if they could, and they did, because that's a really good maple syrup, the most authentic plain maple syrup out there.
Yeah, SSA's is dynamite.
It's
So
like
the lemony meringue is new. SSA.
Is that a new one?
I bought it like a month ago. Hippie.
Have you tried it yet?
No. Or yeah, I did. And I added in a mix.
Yeah, we tested those ones.
It was
That's a
good.
newer
I
one.
added in my on.
Yeah, all those are newer ones.
How would you compare that lemon meringue to a Capella lemon meringue?
I didn't single flavor it yet, Hippie. I used it in a mix. Yeah, right here. This is what I used it in. Put it in chat. And this recipe came out really good.
It's like
And
butter
I
rum
know
LA.
all the other flavors in there, but there's a lot going on.
That butter rum LA is not new, but it's new to them. That's a great flavor.
That's the recipe I used it in. Lemon coconuts creaming the pie.
What are these lemon liquid gels? What are those?
Lemon liquid gels. What are you talking about?
No, liquid gels that Bull City has on their site. It says Sunset Orange Chef Master Liquid Gel. What is that?
What's that under?
For beer?
It's underneath the new arrivals.
It's probably for beer.
Gels. Where are
You
those
got
liquid gels?
Georgia Peach, Violet, Leaf Green, Sunset Orange. You got a bunch of them on here.
What page is that on?
Possibly the color.
It's
food
on
coloring.
page 3.
3. Okay, I was
Could
on
be
that
the
page.
it could be the colorings.
Could be the colorings because they do have
They do
food
have some
colorings now.
colorings out now.
Food colorings.
Yeah, food colorings.
Really?
Yep. But yeah, it's a food coloring. That it says right on it. The very first one you can see gel food coloring. We got them.
We've got 3 or 4 of the colors.
We got the first ones they came out with.
Yeah. It's for when you want to color your Easter eggs, buddy.
See, we got the Georgia peach ones, and those ones down there. Those are the ones we got as the down below ones. We didn't get the white chef master ones yet. I'll pick them up, but they'll be for different things, like making our cakes and making our ice creams and stuff like that.
Paul, it's for teabagging, so you can mark your territory.
Oh God.
So you
Those
have
those
red
aren't
versions.
those colorings aren't for us. Those are for foods.
Like your tattoo, buddy.
Although those colors are vibrant, the ones they have on their site, they're very vibrant colors.
Mm.
We used them on Benny's show for the first couple drinks.
For
Alright,
the Halloween
see
ones,
here.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see here. Check out. $22 for a 250
I'll get that, Rocky.
mil, which is great. Okay.
Oh God, Rocky,
What did he do now?
he's sharing his nutsack.
He got you, eh? He got
He
you.
did got me. He got me to view your nutsack. Yep, he got me to view the nutsack. He tricked me. You know, that's the equivalent of the ball gazer right there that Rocky does. He puts the ball gazer in chat and he gets you.
Yeah, you know what he did also? He put it in Facebook under DIY. He's doing recipe critique. If you want to have him look at the recipe, he put it up there and he said, how can I make my nuts?
I know he does the ball gazer thing. He does it with that all the time. Here.
It was awesome. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, nice.
Tricked me into the ball gazer.
Yeah.
Hungry Hippo, both are worth grabbing. The LA is really good and the Flavor West is really good. And if you mix them together, it's like mind blowing. I made a hot chocolate with the two. That was like fantastic.
If you're only gonna get one, I think the LA is slightly better as a standalone, but it does work nice if they're mixed together. Yeah. I
In
know
the
what
sense that I smacked him in the face with a wet tea bag because he was being a dick when I was making his tea. Yes. In the sense that you're talking about, well, you'd have to talk to him.
Oh, you haven't had any VTA? Well, that partially, it's harder because the whole city doesn't carry them, so you'd have to. Yeah, that sucks. Although they might try and see if I bet you they're gonna try and reach out to Impact Flavors now that they changed names and try and see if they can get the paperwork. If they can get the paperwork, they can get them in. Problem is, I know that they went chemical flavoring route. Right? They went for their company was labeled under chemical manufacturing, which they can't sell as a food flavoring that way. They'd have to have the paperwork for food flavoring or for Bull City to carry them. That was the problem before. So if they will do the paperwork, Bull City would pick it up.
So,
Jamaican rum FA, yeah. That's actually not bad. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Tell
the
you another one
Jamaican rum is-
the Jamaican rum's good. The Cuban rum. Remember that? The Cubano rum. That was pretty decent too. That was
Yeah,
one of
that
the
shit's
newer
good.
flavors.
It's stronger. It's stronger than the FA or the Jamaican rum, but it's
Yep.
good.
Yeah, it's just like a little harder. Harder hitting the Cubano.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Frank level shelf.
And good night.
And good night, yeah. SSA rum. I know Noms has it. Does Canada have the SSA rum? I don't think so. They don't have a lot of SSA, if any.
No,
Canada.
no
like Canada.
DIY. No, they have
Yeah.
no SSA.
And say no, little to none. I knew that they didn't have many, if they had any.
Yeah, they don't.
So I'm
I should
thinking
email her and
Bull
tell her.
City. See, the problem with Bull City getting that one in is it's not a big demand for it. There'll be a few people that want it, but there won't be a huge demand for rum. There's like butter rum, yeah. Any candies and stuff, that'll be a big run on it. That's another thing. They don't want a lot of stuff that's going to sit on a shelf for 5-6 years and sell like 3 bottles.
Speaking of which, next time you order from BCF, we need another bottle of LA butter rum because I want a big ass bottle of that shit.
I would agree with you on that. That LA butter rum's good.
Except that I'm gonna get a big ass bottle of that, and then you're gonna make me single flavor test all the fucking caramels and butterscotches and toffees and butter.
yeah, wait until after you're done with that. See if you still want it.
Yeah, I figured that's where you were, Mallory. How's it going?
Elimination chamber.
Don't
Jesus.
worry. Blue Falcon came up earlier, Mallory, and so did your name.
I'm looking forward to seeing who wins that match there.
Evening, Mallory.
To go against Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry, Paul. We're talking wrestling, all right?
Oh, really?
There
didn't
you
know
go.
that.
Damn you, hippie. Still love you.
Boy, Mallory's in chat.
Yep.
Ah, you missed it because I showed Blue Falcon.
Yeah, I told you she was watching Elimination Chamber. It was on today.
Rocky's got simple mimosa.
I'll have to wait until Tuesday to see the results because I don't even watch Raw live because it's really glitchy on Netflix if you watch it live.
Pamplemosa, all Flavora. Morning Mimosa Flavora at 0.8. Pink Guava from Flavora 1.2. Hey, that sounds good.
Well, I was going to say, hey, Dusty, until I saw the last part of that comment. Now I'm just going to be like, hey, Dusty.
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 Yeah, but he said milk and honey for the win, so I had to, make
Two,
face.
please.
Yeah, she tried talking crap
Milk
and
and honey.
Rocky said it
milk
wasn't
and
going to be
honey
on
for the loss.
in chat. Oh yeah,
Cassie,
so mean.
Cassie, you should like Milk and Honey. That won you a fucking contest, okay? Of a liquid that
Actually,
you never even mixed.
No. It wasn't the milk and honey. It was the fact that I was the only one that successfully used the yellow cake.
No, it was Milk and Honey.
Neil,
That's a lie.
I have to say this with the new management, like Triple H in charge and Shawn Michaels and them, it's starting to get to the point where I actually kind of want to watch it again. I'm actually kind of enjoying it again. It is different under that management.
I mean, they're just taking the company and like they're taking it back old school. Like you can use the old terms that Vince had banned. They're showing blood again, which is a pretty big thing because they had to stop because of ratings.
And they actually can use some more swear words because that's why they went to Netflix. So they could use some swear words and stuff, bringing back kind of the Attitude Era-esque feel. Yeah. Which, for me, was like the best ever era.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited because I heard a rumor that the Hardys are back.
They are. At least they were with them on NXT with Shawn. Pictures of it. Picture the Hardy brothers with Shawn. They were at NXT. Whether or not they're
everybody was
back.
commenting, what is Shawn doing at TNA? But there's like a big NXT thing right behind them. Like,
Well, Shawn's in charge of NXT right now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in charge of NXT and Triple H in charge of the main roster. It's like, damn, this could be good. Yep. Yeah, they had belts, but I didn't think the belts looked like they were WWE or NXT. So they might just, there's rumors going out there on the web because I'm in a lot of these groups. And there's a reason for that I don't really want to bring up because it's kind of sad, and you know it, Mallory. That they're going to bringing back a bunch of, like, they might bring back like a Monday Night Wars type thing eventually with some of these other companies. There's Dean Ambrose has actually made a few appearances as well under his John Moxley or whatever.
Yeah, Moxley,
yeah. So there might be crossover shows. That would be awesome. I'd love to see the Monday Night War thing going on. That was awesome to watch.
Heck, I watched a movie with Roman Reigns in it earlier.
Yeah.
Bunny and I smoked us a little something and sat there and cuddled and watched The Wrong Missy because that movie is fucking hilarious.
All right.
Especially if you're stoned.
So this is a good time. She's talking about stuff. So here we go. Cassie's Corner.
All right, so we'll start since
Hold on. There you go. Okay, off the bumper. Now go ahead. Go ahead.
If you have never seen The Wrong Missy, watch it. It's worth it. Just for the one freaking part.
This is ridiculous.
Have you watched it?
The fact that you have a segment in this show.
Oh, fuck you.
Who are you?
But like she is in the tub and she comes up with her hair's like wet and puts it across her face. She's like, I'm Hellstar.
With like cucumbers or rose petals on her eyes.
eyes.
She does that multiple times through the movie.
Faster, get on all fours and arch your back. Yeah, it's great. It's a fucking hilarious movie. Just watch it. Trust me. My therapist is kind of dumb. His newest thing is, well, since we're not doing what we talked about, what we were going to do, because I just keep putting it off, we're going to have you just do breathing exercises now. I'm like, bro, I sit here and do breathing exercises all the time. It doesn't fucking work for me. Just whatever.
He's going through the book like a dork.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and start bitching about the no-shows. Go for it.
Okay. So I'm going to get a little ranty here. If you go to somebody's fucking house and talk to them in the road, we did not go to them. They came to us. And you want to take the junk cars and scrap them. We've given him 4 different days that we didn't do anything all day waiting for his ass to show up. No call, no show, nothing until like fucking 10 o'clock at night. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? This is ridiculous. You came to us. You need to do what you want to do, or leave us the fuck alone. Just done.
He messaged me tonight during the show.
Are you
While
fucking
we're-
serious?
I am
Again?
serious. Yes.
And I'm sorry that my brother had to deal with stupid shit today, and I really feel bad, and I kind of want to just give him a hug for having to deal with it, but we won't go into that particular situation. But we're going to end Cassie's Corner on a bright note. Guess what's coming tomorrow? Soft serve ice cream machine.
Which we
So
will be making
tomorrow-
keto ice creams, and I'll be putting the recipes up on the other channel. Yeah.
You're ridiculous.
Paul, you're the one that talked me into it. You're the one that talked me into it, Paul.
Oh, her. It's like soft serve.
You were acting. Wait a minute. You acted the other way night that the other night when you talked us into it. You were doing exactly the same shit.
So fuck you. Hold the ball.
Paul's
No,
the
it
one.
is good.
If this turns out like shit, I'm blaming Paul. Just saying. Yeah.
No,
He's
it
got
is
the
good.
creamy, which this is
Jesus.
basically just an upgraded creamy with a little attachment so you can make it in soft serve. That's it.
So we know
Yeah.
exactly the first two flavors we're gonna try. We're gonna try this cheesecake ice cream because, oh yeah. And then tomorrow I'm going to make an apple crisp. We're gonna take some fresh apple crisp and mix it into a plain like vanilla base and make an apple crisp
Oh.
ice cream.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
The
interesting.
cheesecake ice cream is 16 net carbs per pint. That's way
Nice.
low carb. And if that tastes even halfway decent, oh yeah, that's the way I can work on my keto ice cream.
I'm gonna make it even better for you. I'm gonna blow your mind now, Paul. Are you ready? Take some of the leftover apple crisp, heat it up in the frying pan so it's nice and hot. Put some of that apple crisp soft serve right on top. Chef's kiss. right
Well,
there.
yeah. Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah.
You could do-
I
yeah.
don't know about heating it up in a frying pan though.
No, Mallory, I haven't gone to watch midget wrestling yet, although they are coming back to Claremont soon.
Next month.
Tapioca ice cream. Ugh. I just
They're
want
gonna be back
Oh.
in Claremont next month.
And one of the flavors we're definitely gonna have to try fairly soon when we do this is a mint chocolate chip, of course.
I'm thinking soft serve key lime pie ice cream, man. Tell me key lime pie ice cream, all keto from flavorings. Oh, that sounds good.
You could use your what's the mint that you would use? Flavor West candy cane or no?
No, it would be Flavor West. What is it?
Creme de
Same as a
menthe?
creme de menthe. Flavor West creme de menthe is
Or
excellent.
we have some mint mixer syrup in the fridge. We can just use a little bit of that.
Just don't put
That
too
is the
much.
right
That,
mix.
that's got carbs in it, though. We're trying to go no carb, low carb.
You can add more.
You can do
can't
you,
take it
boo.
away.
I'd rather have it taste delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a thing. We still got to make that cake. Haven't made that yet, hon. A pina colada cake, which will be like
And
I told you when you go to the liquor store and pick us up the coconut rum so I can make the pina coladas to go with the pina colada cake, I'll make the cake. Until then, forget ya.
so.
Apple
Cassie's
pie.
Corner did not end on just that. Just saying, it sounds like it's still going on here, doesn't it, Paul?
yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good, Mallory.
Yeah, jeez.
White Russian, the big Kahlua.
Heart, Neil. You're so funny.
That's awesome.
I'm as curious as another one. Coffee liqueur in this one. And Russian vodka. There you go. Adding a little bit of actual like bite. That adds the bite for sure. Not much flavor, just a bite.
Nice. Nostrovia.
We are actually out of vodka, Rocky. We finished off the bottle the other day.
I am not. I have 2 bottles of.
Dude, that is still the gallon we bought for the Christmas show for 2023 because I was so over vodka for that long.
Oh
that
yeah.
We still had a half
sure.
a gallon.
Yeah.
Oh, we have them, Modi. We've made them. That's for sure. We made plenty of those.
Not very tasty.
Hey,
Besides,
Well-
if I go that route, I'll just have Tim make me another turkey.
Oh, yo. What's up, baby?
Fusion flavors.
I don't know. It's a Canada site, I think.
Just a company name.
Yep.
That's in Canada.
I think so.
When at one point everybody was sold out of Inawera Yes We Eat cheesecake, and they were the only ones that had it. So hey, they're up the street from me.
Okay, I know there's a hippie here, but has anybody ever heard of a hippie clause?
Oh, that was the other thing for Cassie's Corner. We have a hippie clause.
Who?
Our neighbor up the road, Tim's friend that lives up the road there.
We became friends after I rented off him when I lived in town.
He like just randomly drops stuff off on our doorstep like all the time. In the past week, he dropped off a bag of apples, which is why I'm gonna be making the apple crisp. And he dropped off a pair of Vermont Strong socks. And it's like,
lifetime warranty socks, man. You get a hole in them, you just trade them in.
And Tim made a comment. He's like Santa Claus this week, and I'm like, no, he's Hippie Claus.
Yeah, because he also drops off containers full.
That gallon-sized bag after my therapist told me I needed it
and
every
it's
day.
quite often the same type of little containers full of stuff that'll randomly just show up on my doorstep.
No, I'm the only hippie claw. Period.
Why do you go around and give your neighbors a bunch of containers full of green stuff?
Don't remember. Here comes Hippie Claus. Here comes Hippie Claus. Right down Hippie Claus sleigh. Dancing and prancing.
He's drinking
with all
gin.
his hippie friends grooving.
What about rum?
all
Rum,
the
Paul.
way.
Rum, Paul.
You don't
Rum
remember
works.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I even played it on guitar. Daggone it.
I think you played that on guitar on a show once.
I did.
You did for Christmas,
I
like 2 years
did.
ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I'm the only hippie claus. Period, man.
All right, stop dropping off containers of green stuff out front, please. In fact, if he just was talking yesterday about he's got a tent full of the green stuff he's going to be dropping off. Yeah.
Now that is a good hippie claus there, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice, Neil.
If I made a midget inspired juice, I'd consider short film. oh. Think of the names you could make for it.
Oh, let's see. Neil doesn't have a wrench, so I can just time him out right here.
I'll be back in a minute. I need to grab my laptop to fill out this form.
That's what's up. Oh, this is what's up, man.
I don't know. He ordered some pretty good shit last night, so.
Mm-hmm. We debated on it for a while, which one we're going to go with. Wound up getting a super high yield one.
All right. So what you guys need to understand about Tim is he obsesses about everything, and he will drive me nuts for 3 days before he finally gives in and figures out what the fuck he's going to do.
Odie and I talked about the other night. Odie and I had a good night. It was a good night, except for the fact for some reason we were online until 4 a.m. But other than that, yeah.
Ow. Oh, that's another thing that Cassie
Apparently, Cassie's Corner is going on for a long time tonight.
Tim made the comment the other day about T2. It's not even available anywhere, but I'll check because I haven't checked in a while. We'll see. We're on our 4th run through in the past week of T2. And Ashley wants to kill my brother because twice out of those 4 times she has been laying there watching it while Daddy takes a nap and my brother has called and interrupted her movie. She was not happy.
Very true. Tried to kill my phone. Cassie had to hold it in order for to keep my phone safe.
Oh, he was a little extra bored this week because his wife went to visit her parents up in St. Jay with the kids. So.
Well, he was going to get a new pistol because the pistol he had some issues. He picked up, he had some issues with it, so he got a new pistol, and he finally found one and bought it, so he's happy about it.
Nice. It happens.
Yeah.
I just bet my baby was happy to see her daddy.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to come over soon and want to shoot.
Oh, we got to get together with him anyway because he's got those boxes of crap we're supposed to go through. and I want to see my baby.
Cassie's blinking in and out of existence, people. She's like Max Headroom. She's Max Headroom. Just saw her before the show. She had all kinds of issues because of her other appointments. She was blinking all over the screen. What was it? Someone made a joke about it. It was Bob, wasn't it?
No, it was Duchess. Bob was he was the only one that was here when that happened.
Oh, it's Duchess. What did he say that we should call you? I can't remember.
They just called me Neo because I was in the Matrix.
It wasn't Neo. There's another one he said too because you're bouncing all over and hopping in and out. It was actually, yeah.
Max Irish cream, nice.
Magnum. Magnum. You know what that reminds me of? See Magnum here, and all I can think of is Magnum. The look from that show. What was it though? With the
Zoolander.
Zoolander, yeah. Magnum VTA, aka Impact Flavors. Devon Cream VTA at 3. Scotch Whiskey VTA at 2. And Sweet Cream VTA at 1. And the one thing here you cannot replace is that Scotch Whiskey. Just it's a harsh kind of Scotch Whiskey.
Yeah.
Magnum's apparently a real brand. Okay. Immediate boozy kick. Yeah, so I was going to say that Scotch whiskey's got a boozy kick, no question about it. Boozy kick that's body is silky and creamy, but not overwhelming. Unlike many cream liqueurs, is lasting finish with a hint of chocolate lingering in the back of the palate. Mixed for this show, episode 52, a while back when we did beverages, Flavor House beverage mixes. Yeah, the Devon creams do tend to have a little bit of a chocolatey note to the back of them. I have found that the Devon cream from Noms, which is also the Cupcake World one, definitely has a really distinct chocolatey note in the back. But not enough to the point where we did it with chocolates because it's not really a chocolate.
I realized it.
Also made by Trojan. Yes, it is, Odie.
Oh, yeah. I realized the Devon cream from VTA. I get a bit of an off note off of it.
There's when you put it in a mix, you can kind of hide it, especially under that Scotch whiskey. But yeah, there is a little bit of an off note. That's why I like the Cupcake World and Nom Streets one better.
Okay.
Of course, you guys would go there.
I do have
XL.
that one.
Okay, Rocky's XL. Yep.
I do. Maybe I should.
Ooh, I'll be back.
I do have that Devon cream, the old chef's.
We riot.
Yeah, there should be blood in that match. It's unsanctioned. There better be some blood.
Who watches?
Yeah, that one there, unsanctioned one. I have a feeling they're gonna push it a little bit.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, think of who's in charge and how much they used to like those bloody, gory matches. And some of the ones that they had in the past were borderline almost there already between Kevin and Zane. And Zane looks better than he's looked the entire time he's been in. I think he looks better now than he's ever looked. I miss talking to my buddy about wrestling. This time in this era, he'd be in love with it.
Can't fucking see that. Yo, how about when Steve-O fell asleep
Which time?
in the after show a couple weeks ago, and I tried playing that giant horn sound
Oh yeah, I remember that.
the
Yep.
speaker because he was like basically
That's what actually
laying
woke
on
him
his
up.
computer.
That's what woke him up, though. If you hadn't played that, he had been sleeping another hour, I think.
I was waiting for him to take his whole fucking desk
Rocky,
out.
I think you can
He was-
under that Scotch whiskey. You could hide a lot of off notes under that Scotch whiskey.
Love you, Steve-O, man. That was fucking funny, dude.
That's like rot gut Scotch.
Chivas Regal.
Want to make it even worse? Take that Scotch whiskey and just throw a little of the VTA vodka in it, or Impact Flavors vodka in it, and Russian vodka. That'll give you all the bite you need to hide anything, including the back of your throat, right, Paul? Paul was
Paul
chumming
loves-
last
Paul-
weekend, right, Paul?
Paul loves having shit hit the back of his throat.
Paul was chumming.
God
He was
almighty,
drinking enough
man.
to chum the holes last week, getting the fish drunk.
Yeah. Oh, we find out from V8. Steve-O falls asleep and hangs sometimes.
I've heard that. I've heard that from Duchess.
Steve-O.
Nice, I got it. Fuck yeah.
Vivo does do a lot of, waffle
Does a lot
face.
He does a lot of mixing. He's just too
A lot of waffle
Up all-
facing.
up all night mixing.
I was
Not Wendy Kim, but I do hear from Addie regularly. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I last talked to him. But yeah, Addie's doing all right.
the only reason that I didn't.
See this?
Oh yeah, Duchess fell asleep at work.
Addie made that. Addie made one of these for both Cassie and I. They're like calls it a moose tooth, but it's just basically it's literally like a walnut knot, made from a walnut knot, and he's actually got some different types of woods that make different knot ones made out of it. Hand carved them. I think he sent some to Nick too. Grim Green. Yeah, those are. I would wear it right now, but he said they're breakable, and that scares me a little bit, so I don't put it on as much as I should. But I always keep it right here to remind me of him.
Yeah.
I love Addie. He's a very good guy. He's really upset. The place we went to when I was there and I had the weck on, it's beef on weck, which is the type of bread they use, whatever. But it was with horseradish sauce. We had that at this Adrian's. It's right near his house. Well, Adrian's has been bought out by a chain restaurant, so it's going to go away as of this year, which really saddens both Duchess, me, and Addie, because that was really good food. And that's that ice cream place that Paul that Duchess loves so much. Been bought out, so it's going to be switching over. It's really sad.
Jeez. Who bought them out? Do you know?
He just said chain restaurant bought him out. He didn't tell me who.
I
He was
see, I
upset.
see.
He was upset about it though.
Yeah. I miss Addie and Wendy. Haven't seen them in ages.
I haven't heard from Wendy in quite a while. She stopped responding after a while. I think she's just kind of doing her own thing. But
Yeah.
no, I keep in touch with Addie on a regular basis. Check on him every few days.
She got new responsibilities at work or something.
Yeah,
she
I know
had-
her work.
Took up a lot of her time.
Yeah.
and
her
just
work was
I loved her. I loved watching her show on Mondays.
Even when you got timed out
Yeah,
a little bit.
No, I didn't get timed out. It just fucking blocked a bunch of words I was trying to say. Everybody else was allowed to say them. It was like, nah, fuck you, Bob. I tried
know,
to
we were
curse, and my
purposely trying
words
to
were
put 'em
just
in.
they were just deleted. Like it wasn't even.
And I know
fucking
it happened.
stars.
I know it happened because you sent me screenshots from your end where it showed you sent it. It's like it's
Yeah.
not showing up in chat. Nope.
And then Tim and fucking everybody else was typing the same shit, and it was popping up. Like, what the fuck, dude? Racist.
Bob got put on another list.
Yep. That's what happens when you hang out with Paul and Zoom. You know.
No, it's been great though.
I can't even fly anymore. That's why Paul has a private jet, because he's not allowed on regular airlines.
Yeah.
I should be able to get
wish.
over and visit with Addie this summer. I'll get some pictures with him.
Can't pass the background check.
He also has done a lot of woodworking. He like redid this nice, did the tiny room table. Turned out beautiful, by the way.
That's something I'd love to get into, man. I loved that in school. I loved wood shop. That was
Well, he used to
that
do a
was my
lot of
favorite.
woodworking and tinkering and stuff, and he stopped doing that when he started doing so much of the vape stuff. And then
It's a dream of mine. Probably my next computer I build. I want to build a desk PC where the desk is the computer.
you should
Like,
see the one he built for competition and won the competition was that PC, about the size of a small suitcase. Huge. Justice and I got to see it. Huge. And then I got in my white one. I was like, okay, it's my white one dwarfs it. The other computer in the office dwarfs that thing. It's about the size of the one I have under here is the one he had, but that was at the time it was the biggest computer case I saw for personal use ever.
Oh.
Here, I'm going to show you. Yeah, like this.
We don't have any ear problems with ours as of yet. We've only had them a month, but That's kind of sad.
Something like this, Tim.
Um,
Obviously now with
I think you've
I
had the
never
dog
do
for
liquid
2
cooling
months.
like
Tim, we've
this.
had
Have
them
we had-
since before Christmas.
Okay, but still we haven't had ear problems yet. But well, other than what we have 1 ear problem that happened 2 days ago.
So I was petting Winter and Kato came around me. And I don't know if Kato was jealous that I was cuddling with Winter and wanted my attention, or if Winter was pissed off that Kato got too close to the food dish, but they just went at it and like I was right in the middle. And Winter got Kato's ear a little bit.
See that, Tim? I think that's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, I have seen some of those. I've seen a few of those lately.
yourself. Build the
Mhm.
whole thing yourself. You know.
Yep.
That's my next plan. My
And
next PC.
I check their ears all the time too, Neil, because they love their ears rubbed. So I like put my thumb like right inside their ear and I just rub their ear and they're just like drooling on themselves with a big old grin on their face.
But I could definitely see if they have problems with that. Yeah.
I'm
that
gonna
suck.
give this one to my brother so he can play some games and shakes. His hands don't work, so he can only really like a lot of his time he spends playing like those shitty Facebook games, like Candy Crush, and he plays a lot of poker and everything. And so I'm gonna give him this PC, and so he could get into other games and stuff that he's actually able to play.
Yeah.
Paul's like, does it run on maple syrup?
All right, so you said the SSA is the good maple syrup. I don't know why I thought you guys said the Noms was really good. For some reason, I had it in my head that the Noms was really good. I'm like, well, I'm never fucking.
I don't think
ordering
Noms
from there.
has a maple syrup.
No. Okay.
No.
It's
The
SSA. then.
SSA maple syrup is like straight up like homemade smoky maple syrup.
The Noms makes that bourbon cream that you guys really liked, right?
Yeah, the bourbon cream's really good.
The other maple that we really like is that
Wonder-
maple candy from Wonder Flavor.
And they
that's
work. They
that's a
pair
good one.
really good together too. If you want something kind of in between, a little thicker than the SSA.
Is the SSA thin?
SSA is kind of like, it's a thinner syrup. Yeah, a little bit thinner. Not like, it's not a thick syrup, but it's definitely got the real maple syrup flavor.
So throw like 1% of the Wonder flavors in with it to thicken
It makes it
up.
even better. Yeah.
Maybe like a butter rum or something would work with it too.
It would.
DX brown sugar from TPA worked really good with it to thicken it up a little bit too. That
Yeah, that's in the
candy
sugar
plum I
plum.
made. And it works really good in MTL too, Bob, because he put it in the Nevermore.
That's in there.
I don't really want to order more flavors, but I kind of have to because
Yeah, it's really
I
good in there.
literally have like 20 flavors. ELR tells me I have like 20 flavors that I haven't used yet.
The
So,
brown sugar has more presence in the MTL, but it definitely has a maple brown sugar vibe. Than it is in the RDA, regular RDA. The regular RDA, it comes through more like an actual maple with a slight brown sugar, and here it's more that brown sugar really comes through on an MTL.
Hey, spit it out there, Mad.
what MTL were you using there, Tim?
The
Pod?
Nevermore. The
Oh,
Nevermore.
the Nevermore.
Yeah. Cassie found it the other day. It's been missing for a little while. It was on the coffee table.
Told you it
I
was on
still
that
have to
coffee
send
table
you
somewhere.
this. I still have to send you this one I have for you. I
Um,
won 2 of them, and it's still unopened.
That's the only MTL tank we have, I believe. I'm almost sure of it.
Yeah, it's a good one too. It's
The only one that's not
Cthulhu
stock coils.
Valor, I think.
No,
It's a
Tim.
good MTL.
What else we
We
have?
have a few of the old school MTL-ish RTAs.
Like what?
This one.
Like, what is it? The
I don't think we have any other
Falcon? Is it the
MTLs.
Falcon?
The Falcon's not MTL.
Yeah, the,
It looks
right there. It's the Valor, Cthulhu Valor.
What is
It's a
that?
good MTL RTA.
Cthulhu
What-
is
what is
actually
that one?
decent.
The Valor, MTL
Valor?
RTA.
I don't think I ever heard of that.
I haven't heard of the Valor either. I know
So,
Cthulhu made
it's-
some decent
I
ones.
think it came out like 6 months ago or so. I won 2 of them, in some fundraiser thing.
Bob does a lot of the fundraiser like drawings. He's got lucky a few times.
Hmm.
Speaking of winning them, that Nevermore came with the Reverie and the Jesus Cup because I was the only one who knew who the first official guest on Mixing It Up was.
Hippie,
Those were
this
sent to me by Stan, the man.
Yeah,
who
Stan.
this one right here is my favorite. This is the Pioneer by BP Mods.
What?
MTLRTA. This is the 1.5, which just has a couple of like upgraded features. And I used this thing for like a year straight. And the positive post ripped out of the deck while it was together. It just started shorting all of a sudden. So I took it apart to see what was wrong with it. And the coil was stuck up through here, through like the bell cap part. This is a part of the deck. And it's
Jesus.
stuck in the chimney. It just kind of fucking. I beat the shit out of that thing though. And because whenever I leave my house, I take a regular mod, but when I'm driving, I always use an MTL RTA. Because I don't have, even if I'm gone for like the whole day, I fill my tank, I have a new battery, and it lasts me all day.
Yeah.
All right. So Kim sent a message on the site. We're going to address this one because she's getting airy tasting flavors, trying to make them taste, less airy. The number one thing to do in that case is look at some of these shows or ask us questions here, what flavors you're talking about, and we'll try to give you like layers because usually layering it is going to give you more of a dense flavor than trying to push even a single flavor higher. A lot of times pushing flavor higher will give you off notes versus layering it. You actually do it like, for an example, you can pick almost any blueberry, literally throw Flavor West with it and you'll get a much more dense blueberry flavor. As just one example. But it's probably just a question of learning how to layer, which is a little bit hard at first, truthfully. Like there's certain profiles you can easily punch through and get decent saturated flavor from, but there's other flavors that really do need help, and some flavors are better than others at being able to punch through. Like Saturn Peach is one. Saturn Peach by itself works great versus other peaches where you have to layer them in order to get everything you want out of them. Like Hippie knows this. How many different times you made peaches so many times? How many times did you have to layer them? This is a weird, unique flavor that you didn't want to layer. That's weird for a peach, right?
And then you start getting off notes too, and you really got to watch some of your flavorings.
And depending on what you're doing, these two might mix, but these won't work in this mix with this cream or it's all kinds of weird
That's
stuff.
why I'm watching these shows like this. You'll learn the flavorings, and just ask in the chat, and one officer will help you out.
Yeah, Tim, as an example here, this
can share the screen.
Everybody's taste is different too.
Yeah,
everybody's taste is different. So
I know this is my recipe I made for today, Tim. That lemmy brassy, the blue raz lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
It's the exact recipe that I came up with for direct lung. And all I did is I changed out the sweetener to VSO sweet and changed the Polar Blast and the WS23 percentages and changed it from 70-30 to 60-40, changed the strength and mixed this for MTL. And that's what I've been vaping because I backed the flavors.
Yep, backing the flavor. Yeah, Flavor West it's kind of a syrupy, sweet syrup, but it really does. It blends with almost any blueberry, like really well. It's like if I were gonna pick one blueberry to mix with any other blueberry, that would be my go-to most cases. Very seldom. On a huckleberry is nice too, but yeah.
think about it this way on that Flavor West blueberry. Okay, just think about this. Most everyone that has tasted a blueberry in a bakery, a muffin, a cake, or whatever is going to be that Flavor West candied blueberry. That's what everybody's so used to here in America.
Yep, for commercial liquids. Yeah.
and just anything, vice versa. Now, if you add that
Uh-huh.
with your TFA Blueberry Wild or Blueberry Extra, then you're starting to bring in natural effects of a real natural blueberry.
What you doing,
You know
Paul?
what I'm saying? So,
Shut your mouth.
The hippie, he's a hippie. He's back there doing some weird stuff. I don't know what Paul's doing, but
No, what did Kim asked about what blueberries and stuff like that?
well, she didn't say blueberry.
Yeah.
She didn't say blueberry specifically. It was literally just having a problem with things coming through wispy. And the best way is to learn your layering and ask questions about what ones layer well together, because it can be very unique. Like Hippie and I went and tried a layering that we thought, that does sound interesting. I was with you on that hibiscus and cream thing.
oh my God, drop that shit.
I can't do it, but it was but you tried it and it didn't work.
That was such a fucking joke, man.
Listen,
Oh my
listen.
God.
Yo, he's brought that up at least 150.
As a joke.
He's
For
Hippie.
you
He's
to
brought that up at
taste it
least
and go,
100.
Oh shit! You
At
know?
least 150 times, dude. At least.
Well, this comes from the same person that made Blue
And that's
Falcon. And I'm
lowballing
thinking, okay, he's got a new Blue Falcon. And I tried to go, this ain't no fucking Blue Falcon. This is gross, Hippie.
So
Yeah,
as a
it was
person that did
joke,
not try
man.
it, just from the smell alone, I can tell you it was a traumatic experience being in the house when Tim tried that and then hearing the noises he made after. And he's like,
It's a
here, you want to
joke,
try? And I'm
yeah.
like, fuck you.
It's like you tell someone you like, it's like, hey man, you got to mix this together. Try this. And
In
you're
other
sitting
words,
there knowing
Mallory's
they're gonna be,
right. Don't trust
"Oh,
Hippie.
God,
Mallory's right. Don't
Yeah.
trust Hippie then. Yep. That was freaking gross. I can't believe how much it separated
Fuck
shit.
yeah, Mallory. I've been waiting for my Viper to come
I
back.
will tell you a flavor to avoid. Lady Liberty found out. Sounds great. It's a Nana.
Berry Nana from Toluca, Rome is fucking disgusting. It does not taste like banana. It does not taste like berries. It is straight up fucking Hall's cough drops. Do not try.
What is
Hippo,
it?
do
Berry Nana. It sounds
not
great, doesn't it?
try.
Sounds great. Smelled bad when she opened up the bottle. Like, I'm not sure about that. Then she mixed with it.
Might
It
have
is.
messed up her bottle.
Nope. That is what it tastes like. It tastes like Hall's cough drop. Doesn't
Cherry.
taste anything like berry or Nana.
Because you didn't even smell it when I opened the bottle originally, because it was for that Benny fucking random mix thing. So I'm like, Berry Nana, that sounds great. And I had
That's-
a chocolate cake, a butterscotch, this Berry Nana, cream, and something else I can't remember. And I switched out the energy drink for something that would go with that. So it was like, okay, this is gonna be like a nice chocolate frosted cake with some butterscotch drizzled on it. No, it was a chocolate cake with a great chocolate frosting and butterscotch drizzle, stuffed full of Cherry Hall's cough drops.
It was nasty, Hippie. It was worse than the one we tried.
I turned green when I tried it after
Wait a
like
minute, does
Steve
Bull City carry
hoping it
that?
was gonna get better.
No, Bull City doesn't carry that. No,
Damn.
it's Salubarome.
I'm
So
glad you
Salubarome
got
is.
ordered. I'm curious now. You done made me curious. I want to try it.
You would. You'll be passing that off to some other unsuspecting fool.
I want to try it.
Mix
Daggone.
that with
Hey, you
hibiscus
guys
candy.
tried this recipe. It's
Yeah. And let's add a cream too. Let's make this good. This is a trifecta of great stuff right here.
Hell yeah, I love it. Just put that butyric acid with a floral note. Hell yeah, man.
Butyric
Oh,
acid with a
shit.
floral note, and add that Hall's cough drop right in the middle. Yeah, perfect.
Hell yeah.
But that's going to give you a better option than raising your percentages, because like Hippie, and that's why I asked Hippie to mention it too. Raising up your percentages can quite often bring some really strange off notes to your mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas layering it, you can get away with it more, but be conscious that certain flavors don't layer well. If you're trying to avoid a candied banana, it's really hard to layer it right and not go candied.
So the only banana combo I found that it doesn't turn like runty is using the raw VSO raw banana with the LA banana cream.
About
like
the
the
noms?
only one that hasn't gone runty on me.
Not even the noms?
Not mixing it with another banana. Mixing it with another banana makes it go runt.
Man,
I
I've been
didn't think it
making the
went
hell
too
out of that
bad.
banana
That is
pudding
such a
recipe
good
I did.
combo, Cassie, and I'm not a big fan of bananas and liquids, but
Because
that's
he
a
doesn't like Canant.
fantastic. That is a fantastic combination right there.
I tried the noms with the LA. I tried it with the raw. I
I
tried
also-
it with a couple of other ones.
I also
Well-
like it with the banana cream DX from TPA.
See,
So
I
that does definitely have a little bit of candy to it. But
And
not a
100
bad.
Hippo, if you
Keep
want
it
a
low.
banana that is not a banana runts, get VSO banana raw.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Ain't
Or the
nothing.
noms banana is actually another one. And if you're using it in a bakery, you can. It's got a little bit of a spicy note, but yes, the mullenberry soft banana. I mean, not soft banana. Soft banana is good anyway. Use low.
Low
It's
bottom.
what is the other one? What's the Wonder Flavors banana?
The
And
puree.
a
Puree. That's the one with a little bit of a spice note. If you're making a bakery, you can
Yeah.
get away with it. But if you're
Yeah.
not making a bakery, that is an off note to it. So
Yeah, exactly. And keep that banana puree like about 1.5%.
it's got a little bit of spice note in there. So you're gonna have to have it in the right mix.
See?
Yeah, I wouldn't go
Flavor is
over
subjective,
1.5% on that banana puree at all.
I
Because
mean,
it carries, it lingers, and it can overpower a lot of other flavorings.
Yeah.
You really got to know your layering.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that.
you got to learn it,
You
and
really
like
do.
individual. Sometimes it comes down to individual flavors for layering. Like certain flavors is like it'd be hard to do a show on a list like that because it's literally like never ending, and every time a new flavor comes out, you got to figure out what ones will mix with it, what ones won't, and you don't really know until you try. The Noms bananas do not mix together without going runty. None of them. You
yeah.
add them together too much, and they just go runt. But
I mean-
none of them taste like a regular banana candy by themselves at a decent percentage.
Well, the banana candy one does.
Yeah, but banana candy tastes like a foam banana. Not really
Yeah,
a
it kinda
full.
tastes like circus
Doesn't taste like a runt.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, Sibo. I really like the Noms banana. I really like it. I do.
See, that's
like
the only
raw
banana I
better.
don't have is that nom. So I can't speak for that one.
I mean, it's a little tiny bit softer and slightly more candied than the raw. The raw's
A little more,
acidic.
a little more on the creamy side than raw.
Mhm.
It's not quite full on cream, but it's not like VTA banana cream,
Hey,
which
Hungry
is
Hippo,
also a good banana, but it does carry an actual cream note.
Custard.
Oh, it's
Banana
custard.
custard.
You're right, custard, banana custard. That's right. But it carries a cream note, which is improperly named because it's not a custard. It's definitely a banana cream.
The new Wonder flavor banana custard is a custard and banana, and it's really good. and
Is that
that's
the
what I
natural?
think was-
Is that the natural one?
I can't remember if it's a natural. I have to look up my
I
notes.
think it was a natural.
But that one also mixes really good with the banana raw.
It is. It's a natural.
I should have used
Yeah.
it, but I forgot all about it until we were just talking about it.
So that's just banana. I'll just give you a few examples of different profiles and how they. Some of the times you can. There's some profiles you can get away with. You can almost stack, like almost any two, and they almost work. And then there's others you can't. And then if you're sensitive to notes, if you're butyric sensitive, if you're AP sensitive, or if you, like Bob, pepper sensitive, I mean these things are all factors.
And like I said, dude, I wasn't always. I didn't always get pepper from TFA vanillas. I got that way before I started mixing. I was literally my favorite thing to vape was vanilla custards, and I would try a whole bunch of them, and there was a bunch that I loved, and then I was good friends with my buddies that owned a shop about a half hour from me, so I would go down there once a week, and we would all sit and try the new liquids to see if they were going to carry them.
We do that.
You know, it was
We
like
used to do
four
that.
of us. We would sit and try all of them. And every fucking custard, I would be like, why am I getting pepper? Are they using bad Nick? Like, is this bad Nick or something? And they're like, oh, I'm not getting that.
You were
I
getting
just
pepper
kept
sensitive.
trying it. And then I wasn't vaping like my original custards that I was vaping. They were using cap because it was my
Ah.
buddy's company that was doing that one. So it was a sugar cookie vanilla custard. So that one, it wasn't doing it to me. But all these other ones that the shops were getting in, I was tasting it, even in their blueberry custards and everything.
So it
And
was the
then
custard.
after I started mixing, I found out that it's the TFA vanillas.
See, Rocky,
Which
and
is weird though, because TFA vanillin, I don't get pepper from.
Vanilla is like
What
the
the
closest
fuck?
to true extract it is out there. It's the truest extract-like flavor. But banana flambe
raw.
is really good. But I have tested them side by side, and I'd say for authenticity, the Noms is actually a bit more authentic than the banana flambe SA, which is good because it's harder to get the SA these days, whereas the Sluberum, it's really, if you can shop at Noms, it's actually really kind of easy to get your banana flambe from them, and it's a little bit more authentic. The banana flambe SA has that little harsh note to it that isn't quite vibing with an actual like alcohol burn. It's a little bit off, which in a mix, not super big deal, because it does. You add a cream or something like that, it'll smooth it right out. But the banana from flambe from Noms does not have that note, and it actually tastes like an actual banana flambe. Cassie didn't like it because she doesn't like banana flambe.
Rocky said that's good to know. So Rocky had that recipe, and then Hippo said he sent the recipe he's working on to your site.
Okay, I'll check that. But we got the
Maybe
Nana
some tweaks, but
custard
it's
pudding
not
here.
terrible.
This is the one Rocky's talking about, and I'm trying to scroll the wrong screen. Okay, we got AP sensitive. Cassie couldn't vape this. TPA at 0.3, banana custard VTA at 1.5, and a banana cream basically through the banana flambe right there. That's how he fixed it. That off note in this banana flambe would be fixed just by adding that banana custard at 1% at the banana flambe. Cornbread 101 at 0.7, pudding based VTA at 2%. Another thing is going to cover that. Super sweet cap at 0.5, vanilla custard V2, TPA, sorry, but Bob. And yellow cake flavor jungle at 2. I think, have I vaped this one before? I might have, but it looks very familiar. When was this made? I may have vaped this.
Vanilla.
Image not available. You got to fix that, Rocky.
Is that the French vanilla thick you're talking about there? From your
Shit.
recipe, hippie?
Yeah, I don't understand what he said on that last one. Sorry, not raw. Yeah, you need the
I
banana
think he
raw.
meant he needs the
Yes,
VSO and the vanilla thick, and he
Yeah.
accidentally put raw.
Yeah, vanilla thick. That's what SSA, ain't it? Yeah.
No, that's Wonder Flavors.
The flavor.
Wonder Flavors, my bad. Yeah, Wonder
All right,
Flavors.
so if you do not have that French vanilla thick from Wonder Flavor Hippo, that is definitely one you want to add to your cart. That is a magnificent flavor, and it's very versatile.
Yeah, I'm gonna share screen real quick. Hold on. There's that one there, banana pudding version 2. This one is really, really kick-ass. Remember we talked about this a couple weeks ago, this recipe?
Mm-hmm.
This one, hell yeah, make a freaking 60 of it for real. This one's really, really tasty. No kidding. Y'all see it all? Good enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not seeing your any of your posts on my site, Hippo. None of them are coming through.
I just made this one public too. I just made it public.
That looks good, hippie.
And I mean, I've already gone through a 60 already since
Yeah,
I
I
made
believe
this,
it.
and it's
That looks
kick-ass.
great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would definitely be an ADB for me.
You know, hippie, you know what I would like to see if it worked in there?
What?
That Perillum's vanilla wafer.
Wait a minute, I got that flavor, I think. Somewhere.
Just to add a little bit of like cookie texture to it.
Well,
Like
see,
the
I was
banana pudding
scared.
sauce
I was
with the
scared to
layers
add
of
the
wafers.
wafer because it might. Every time I've tried to put a wafer in a banana pudding, it
Yeah.
kind of distracts from everything.
Mm-hmm.
it kind of mutes
Yeah,
some other things.
that's the thing. You gotta be very careful, and you gotta
Have to have
play
it.
that balancing act.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it is
a really good one.
interesting. Funny how we got onto the layering thing. But the layering thing's important, especially considering the beginner, like second episode, but beginner episode. Yeah, layering is super important, and it's also trial and error. Unfortunately, if you got someone that has a little info on how to do it, that helps. But then again, it always comes down to, like Bob and I talk about quite often, personal taste.
Mhm.
It might work for one person and not another. So,
Yep.
and some profiles are pretty generic. Other profiles are very unique to the individual vaping it.
Hippie, the reason that I said that Perillum one is because it's the Nilla wafer with milk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that actually
so
that is
I got
that.
that
I
helps
got the
incorporate-
Nilla wafer with milk. That's
Yeah,
what
so
I use.
that helps incorporate it a little better into creams and things like that.
True, that might
You know
not
what I mean?
overshadow. That would,
Yeah.
if you're gonna put one in, that'd be the one.
Yeah.
I've got to
I'd
find that
probably
damn
try
flavor.
I'd probably try it at like 1%,
Mhm.
so it doesn't detract from everything else. But
I'm
I
gonna
think
try
that
that
one
because
would
I've already
work.
baked the whole 60 of it, and I'm ready to make another one. I got to find that flavor though. I don't know where the hell I put it.
That's a good call, Bob. That is a really
Yeah,
good
good
Nilla
call.
wafer, because
I
that's the
actually
only
kinda-
one that works well with creams.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Maybe
milk
the
will
Noms
give that
one,
banana some
but maybe it doesn't
creaminess
have
and
that.
everything.
Oh, Nam's one does too. Yeah.
Because I actually did a banana pudding pie with the wafer. I used the Noms wafer, but this is what I did with that. I did the LA banana cream at 4 with the VSO raw banana at 2, clotted cream SSA at 1.5, that crispy wafer from Wonder Flavor at 0.75. Just give it a little extra crunchiness there. Toasted coconut cheesecake Perlum at 3 for some
You
extra
had to push the
creaminess.
wafer too.
Vanilla pudding flavor at 1.5, wafer from Noms at 2.75, and whipped cream fresh Wonder Flavor at 1. And that turned out really good. Paul actually mixed that one up.
I was like, I think I did, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Hey, Lady Liberty, yours says you're missing ingredients too.
Paul
That's
mixed
because I don't have anything in my stash.
Paul
Oh,
mixes all
bless.
these
Just
Paul mixes all
bless
these
it.
fucking recipes of other people, and I make him a fucking custard for his fucking birthday, and was nice in the recipe, nice name, nice notes, wasn't an asshole like I usually am towards him, and he doesn't fucking mix it. Fuck
Wait,
you,
wait,
Paul.
wait,
Eat a
wait.
bag of dicks.
You're wrong. Paul said he did mix them and they were steeping them. He just hadn't
Yeah,
baked them.
no, that's bullshit. That was a lie.
Have you vaped any of them at this point, Paul?
No.
See,
Jesus
that
fuck.
was like fucking
Oh.
8 months ago.
What do you do, Paul? Do you have a huge fucking wall of mixed liquids like you've got right behind you, but they're already mixed?
Yeah, those ones are
Just
all
go through them like one a day or something and just
no one every couple of months, weeks.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
got a
God, you've
whole
probably
bunch of
got
steepers.
hundreds.
I got a whole bunch of there's a bunch steeping there, and then down here there's 2 shelves below me you can't see. Below this shelf, there's 2 shelves.
That's all. No, you're lying. You got more than 2 shelves steeping.
No, that there's like I probably have like 60 bottles steeping.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You must not vape that much.
no,
which
I
is
think I-
surprising because he uses sub-ohm tanks, and sub-ohm tanks
Yeah.
like fucking butt fuck juice.
Exactly.
I vape a lot, but I got like 30 devices on the go.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
what's going on, Hippo, but they're not showing up.
I don't
Maybe
even-
they'll show up
I don't even
later.
remember what it was. I'm gonna go look at that, Paul.
Just here in front of me, I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 tanks on the go in front of me.
Yeah, hippie.
What's
here.
your favorite RTA right now? Do you? Oh, that's right. You don't do RTAs. You do the pre-coal, the built coals already, the commercial
fall-
coal.
The Falcons.
I have the Profile X, and I have the Blaze Solo.
Blaze Solo. Blaze Solo is a really good tester. is.
Yo.
Yeah, the profile is mash, which
Hippie,
is
look at that recipe. That's the recipe I made for Paul.
bang and flavor.
It's a good fucking recipe, man.
Ew, V8. What Bob does in the privacy of his own home, we do not want to hear about.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
keep the
the-
organics out of your recipes, Bob.
V8. That's
Happy
what
day
the
one.
Yep. That's what the VG's for, buddy. VG makes for a great lube.
And those mods do look really nice, Bob. I'm not sure about that knot on the bottom because I'm afraid it's gonna make it wobbly.
Yep, that's the one thing I was thinking of. I like this thing here, but I always use an MTL RTA on it. So I
It's a
don't.
single battery.
Yeah, but it's only 6 volts, which is fucking bullshit.
Oh no, I really like that green and that blue.
Yeah, the green and the Call of Duty edition one are fucking beautiful.
Are those the
been
ones that
looking
Brad?
for-
Is those the ones that Brad was showing the other day?
I don't know.
You
I'm
need to
sure you
link
can
in the
get them.
chat,
Yeah, I put
or
it in
the
chat.
Zoom chat.
Yeah, for us.
The colors on those are nice and vibrant, though.
Yeah, I just checked out a review and Grim reviewed it, and he said it's the best mod of the year.
I mean, I won't use it because it's not my style of vaping because it only goes up to 100 watts, it looks like. But
Mm-hmm.
and the lowest I have is 108 right now.
Yeah, you only with like the girl, she uses a Crown 3 with the 0.4 coils.
That's why I
and
had the
she only
MTL on
run-
this.
She only
'cause
runs
single battery.
She only runs them at like 40 watts. You know.
Yeah, I'm running this at 55.
And I
No,
run a lot
33.
of
33.
I run a lot of single coil shit, and I don't use high wattage. I use high voltage.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
this
mean that's the
is-
way you guys like to vape, so it makes sense for you.
This is a 0.8 coil and 38 watts.
But I like them rowdy ass.
All right, go ahead and say what's the name of it, Bob? Yeah, it's asking.
What the
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 mod.
BD Vape Raiden 100.
Braden Stormtrooper right there. Yeah, it's very similar.
Those colors are fucking
Piece of shit
beautiful.
Edo.
And
I
and
mean-
yeah, Grim said I didn't watch the whole review because we're on the show, and I'd like to be present, but I checked out like the first 30 seconds of it. And he said it's the mod of the year. So
I mean,
Oh, you
don't get me
you
wrong,
have
I've
that
done the
VA?
plus, but
for Hundo mods, look up the Raiden Stormtrooper. That's the exact mod that I'm looking at.
my aggress is retired because the battery door completely gave out because I had this fucked up threads when
Yeah,
it
the
came in.
crunchy one from the beginning. Yeah.
Now it won't even stay anymore.
Does it? The only issue I'm seeing is does it stand up V8 because it's got
That
that
was my concern when I looked at it.
the cap poking out.
Fuck Rogers. In
Not
the
wobbly
21st
at
and a
all.
half century.
Yeah, because I don't unless it's I'll
Fuck
only
me,
buy
baby.
mods
Fuck
with
me.
either a seat frame
No, thank you.
or like a battery door like that or like this on it.
It's
Or
funny.
like I
We
said,
actually
like a C frame like this
Fuck me,
that
baby.
comes off.
I like the C frames. I really hate those screw and battery doors on the bottom.
Yo,
especially when it's the crunchy one like
anything is
myself.
better than those fucking latches because the
I
latch
always break it
always
now.
breaks.
Yeah,
They are
see,
fucking
that's why I
terrible.
switched to C frames,
Oh, this thing's the ones like this is great. These are fine.
and then you
like
get
the cold
Yeah,
cold
I
steel
don't-
like version
battery
almost.
doors around.
Yeah, you just grab the outside of them.
Yeah, the old
And
cold
these
steel
look
style battery cap.
great. I put the pink battery door on the purple mod, with the pink and purple fucking nitrous, and it just looks beautiful. It's perfect.
No.
It needs to be rewicked, but
No.
that's a whole nother ballgame.
Oh
Sure.
God.
Throw it out.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that, V8. Thank you. Cause like I said, we each the last ones I bought for us were these, and she has the Bogans mod. What is it? The V2 of his mod.
The Odin.
Yeah, the Odin V2. Yo, I bought 3 of them. I bought the first one. We got it in. The button stuck. The fire button stuck.
We had that.
So I
problem.
messaged the company. Sent it back. They sent us a new one. Button stuck. Did it again. Sent it back the second time. Got the third one in. The button stuck. Message the company and they're like, just keep it. We'll send you your money back. So I went through 3 of them, and right out of the box, the fire button sticks. And there's no way to fix it. I've taken the thing apart. It still sticks. It's just a bad design. Yeah, exactly, Neil. Exactly. The ones I hated were... I have one sitting out here. These. This, the Geek Vapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Geek
it.
Vape.
Is that the 26650 version?
No, it's 21. But look what I did to the, look what we did at the bottom. Put this like grip thing on it so that you can grab it and it's actually comfortable. But this one, the thread's burnt out on the inside, so it just spins.
So it's like, yeah, Cassie's.
That has never happened with any of my other screw-ins, like my Voorhees, that Yeehee.
All right, let's start off with this. We got that Hungry Hippos juice there, the Granini banana juice. Flavor West banana at 2, banana puree Wonder Flavors 3.5, orange mandarin at TPA at 0.25, ripe banana TPA at 1.5, super sweet cap at 0.5, sweet cream flavor at 0.75, and vanilla swirl TPA at 0.5. Definitely going to have some runty vibes to this. Between that ripe banana and that Flavor West. 100% going to have a little bit of runty vibes. That banana puree will cool it down a little bit, but it's also adding a spice note. You remember, if you're getting a little bit of a weird, almost bite to it, this mix, it'd be coming from that banana puree, especially pushed to 3.5.
I'd honestly take the banana Flavor West totally out.
Banana puree.
No, the Flavor West banana.
The vanilla swirl might be covering up that spice note, though.
I'd take the banana Flavor West totally out of that. The banana ripe and banana puree is plenty enough for that recipe.
The banana one that you're going over is Hippos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like fucking shit, bro. Learn how to mix, dickhead.
Jesus.
That's really pushing the banana puree for a drink mix.
He only has 77 bananas.
That's really pushing banana puree for a drink mix. Banana puree is definitely best in a bakery.
Here's the thing. Hippo knows that I love him if I talk shit to him like that. Otherwise, if I'm nice to him, he just questions like what the fuck is wrong.
Yeah. He thinks you have a fever.
Too many different bananas.
Yep. Yeah, and 2 of them are very... One of them's got a weird spice note. You got one that's got a weird spice note, and then you got 2 in there that have a 100% have a
fucking Duchess.
bit of a candied note. So you're gonna get a little bit of the banana candy. For a juice, banana candy is not bad for juice, but a banana puree, if you weren't using a vanilla swirl, that might be taking some of that edge off.
You're muting a lot with that vanilla swirl.
But that vanilla swirl is going to take a lot of your banana flavoring out. That's why you had to push the banana so high, because that vanilla swirl's really killing your banana.
That's correct.
That's why that's one of those. I mean, you can't go with like a creamy flavor and add a vanilla swirl to it unless you don't want to taste anything but the swirl.
How much vanilla swirls in there?
Only 0.5%, but it doesn't take much of that to start muting flavors, especially creams. Vanilla still stand out, but like other things, yeah.
I mean, that's old school mixing almost. We used to use that just to smooth the edges out. And
like the banana puree, it works with that one.
3 bananas in there. That vanilla swirl, of course, would blend those together, use it like a blender, a masker. You're masking your flavors is what you're doing.
Yeah, it must be a new thing with Zoom and YouTube, eh? If Dutch just has his camera off, he doesn't even show up on
No.
this.
No, I turned it on.
No, it's
No,
a setting you can set up.
Yeah, it's a setting in Zoom.
Oh,
And
Things. Odie was
Yeah,
saying it last night.
anyone-
It was annoying him that people were coming on, and it was like offsetting him. He gets
being the
resistance.
tyrant now. He wants to block the people that are actually on the show, for God's sake.
well, Odie needs to like just.
Well, he
relax.
tried to get me. He really still likes that old school like single view
Yeah,
thing. I
these-
said that is not going to work. That's not
Yeah,
going to
No,
work.
we're not doing single view ever.
But
We gotta watch
we
these
can get
old-
rid of the
Let
ones that are
my
off
people
screen.
go.
So we don't need to see a bunch of hold screens. And I will admit, last week we had like 2 of us on and like 4 hold screens. It was kind of insane. It's
Well,
like,
we want to see the Bills Mafia sign, for God's sake.
To be fair, last week I had to put myself on a hold screen because these two were pissing me off and I didn't want to blow the fuck up more than I was. So I had to step away.
That's because you need uppies.
No, I don't need uppies. And no, I don't need hugs either before you two start.
That's what uppies are.
What do you mean you two?
Huh?
What do you
Uppies
mean
aren't
you
hugs.
two?
What do you mean, you people?
You two? Who's you two?
You and Duchess.
What do you mean?
And
I've-
Paul, actually, it was all 3 of you giving me
I've-
shit last
I
week
never-
about needing
I
fucking
never-
hugs and bullshit.
I never threatened to hug. I was threatening Duchess to hug you.
I have
Yeah.
David.
I have never done anything wrong in my whole life to you, ever.
Ah!
You're so funny.
Yeah. And uppies
must-
aren't a hug.
Must
That's
be
like-
nice just going through life being so damn delirious, huh, Duchess?
No, it's not delirium. It's real.
there you go, Bob.
It's realism, bro, not delirium. Listen,
I put him in our
I'm
chat.
fucking perfection incarnate. God damn it.
So funny.
There's a reason why people call me royalty. All right. So I mean, it's really-
I mean, I call you a royal pain in the ass. Does that count?
yeah, but you also call him the same thing. So anything
No,
you
I
say
just
doesn't-
call him a pain in the ass. I
anything
don't
you
call
say
him a
doesn't
royal pain
matter.
in the ass. You're the only one that has the distinction of being a royal pain in the ass.
You see.
And Dick knows.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm trying to.
I know. He got so mad that I called my brother my little dickhead. And he's like, I'm the only dickhead. And I'm like, no, your dick knows. He's dickhead. Get it straight. No
different-
offense.
no difference. Yeah.
Wow.
Bob's like, I want it. Aren't you, Bob? See that look at us.
Where'd you send it?
Our group chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah, he sent them to me on Discord, but I can't open Discord on here without screwing up audio. So
No, I was answering Swaggy for his ask about he asked
Bubblegum.
about the VSO bubblegum. So I was responding to him. The VSO bubblegum is one of my favorite pink bubblegums because a lot of the other pink bubblegum flavorings taste like they've already been chewed. And the flavors not as soon as you bite into the gum, it's like somebody gave it to you halfway chewed already.
P8. Now, if they come with a bottle of Free Crown Royal in it, Paul might be considering it.
No,
Yummy.
you should make sure that people can see my thing, bro, so they can, if they decide they want to scan that, they can.
Shut your mouth.
All right, Rocky, I'm going to critique your Van Mallow Pine. I'm fixing to mix it up.
Good.
And Mellow Pine.
Yep. He shared it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mixing it up right now. I just got all the flavoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed that one, huh?
Marshmallow pineapple.
not a fan of Reload V8, but that is the perfect RDA for that. It matches beautifully with it. Matchy Match game is on point, dude.
And I'm actually going to make a 30 mil of it. I'm going to trust you on this.
Ooh, in my
Well, if
hand.
it's bad, he's gonna throw a fit about it. Ben Mellow
Damn
Pine.
right.
Instead of Mallory saying "damn you hippie," it'll be hippie saying "damn you Rocky."
Probably be a nice little
Oh,
tropical
pineapple,
vibe.
not like yeah.
Well, it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Banana, pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
He
Oh,
Little
said it.
marshmallow
Little
vanilla. Yeah, that
vanilla.
sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah, he said it tastes like bubble gum. So
That's his bubblegum base.
there you go.
Marshmallow vanilla.
Paul, you
That's
after the
true.
show,
V8.
after the show, Paul, you have to
Hmm.
look at the thing I shared in our chat.
Yeah.
The Canadian one makes me fucking kills me. Saw it earlier today. I laughed.
Oh, in the Facebook chat.
It's a guy sneezing in a bunch of different languages.
You know, I
It's
still have y'all
fucking great.
muted because I just get sick of every time I'm playing one of my timed games and all of a sudden Duchess goes in with like 100 memes and I keep clicking on them like, you son of a bitch.
It's not me. All right.
Yeah,
Your
I've had-
dude up there fucking wakes up at fucking goddamn 12:30 and then goes, well, I haven't had coffee or fucking smoked weed today, and then fucking loads us up with like 50 fucking random goddamn fucking gifts. And then I have to go in and be like, bro, you need some fucking friends, bro. Go drink some fucking
Are you talking
coffee.
about
He never-
12:30 a.m. or p.m.? Because depending on which one you're talking about,
Both.
you might be still
Both.
up.
He
Both.
never he
And
never
I don't-
sends just one GIF either. It's always like
Both.
7 of the same point he's trying to make. And then
AM and
Duchess or
PM.
somebody will send him one back and he'll be like, oh, here's 15 more of the same.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. I do go through on a daily basis and check through the chat. So I do see it. I just keep it muted so it doesn't irritate the fuck out of me.
I open it every once in a while, but I have it permanently muted. Because if not, I'm laying there fucking sleeping or something. My phone's just going crazy. I want to throw it at a fucking wall.
That's also why I keep my phone on silent all the time unless Tim is gone for appointments or at work on Saturdays. And then I have to turn the volume on because he whines and cries and bitches if he calls me and I don't answer the phone because, you know, I don't hear it ring.
Tim, check your chat.
Check what chat.
Yeah, I
What
totally
other
believe
chat?
that's exactly what Duchess does.
See,
Sends
look,
at least
Hippo's calling you out. He woke up to 150 plus messages between you and V8 this morning.
Huh? Wait, what happened?
Hippo said he
You
woke up to
fuck.
150 plus messages from Duchess and V8 this morning.
It's not just
Jesus.
me, all right? It's
Just
not
you,
just
buddy.
fucking me. All
Just
right?
you, just
It
you.
is
me.
just you.
It's
But
me and
150 between the two of you, that is
no,
redonkulous,
no,
bro.
it's not. That's not it. All right, it's not just me. It's me and V8 and our dude Pick and fucking Slater. There's 4 of us. All right, so you gotta fucking take that 150 and divide by 4.
V8 said 5 were his, the rest were Dutchy and LJ.
Back 100% V8.
So what is this so important for?
Huh?
What
What
is
a
this so
bitch.
important for?
Because I want people to scan it.
QR code for his coils, stupid. That's what he said. Match ears. Turn on
Yeah,
your
it just
hearing aid.
it's just because I want people to scan it. Just because.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because it's hilarious.
Jesus, Odie.
Oh my God. Thank
Scanned
you.
it. You scanned it.
I tasted it.
Oh
you
shit. Torrent released a new 30 millimeter.
bet. Oh my God.
Oh, you mean the Blaze 30 mil?
No, Torrent made one. Vortex
Yeah,
30.
Yeah, that's the Blaze 30 because they stole the fucking idea when Mike Davis decided to go to fucking THC versus fucking porn.
Yeah. Did they that's
Yeah.
Fucking dirt.
Originally he was gonna go with fucking Torin, and then decided to go with THC for the manufacturer. And when he went with them, they decided to keep the fucking design, and then they released it as the Vortex.
Yeah, that's exactly what they what happened. That's why I don't like Reload, Duchess.
Yeah, so it's actually the fucking Blaze 30 mil, not the Vortex.
He came out with the Blaze 30 mil too, didn't he? Anyway,
No, there's not a Blaze 30.
he did.
Not that I'm aware of, at least.
I think he released Mike Vapes.
Yeah, Reload.
Yeah, I'm curious about the Reload thing. Who
That was Mike too. That was Mike.
Yep. Recurve.
The Recurve.
Yeah, he was gonna work with Reload. And
that's where this design came from. All right.
Yeah. That's where my Reload S came from. It's the Recurve.
Yep.
I just seen a new one, a double coil, looks just like the Recurve.
Well, a lot of people have used his. A lot
of people use it since, but when it was new, it was more of a ripoff. Now that it's been out there a while,
he was gonna. He told everybody the story. He was gonna work with them with Reload, and they did a. He got together with the designers, made the design. They sent him a prototype. He messaged them back on things he wanted to change. They read his message and then told him, sorry, man, we're not going to go ahead with the project. So he went to another company and Reload released that fucking RDA. They took his exact design and just released it. After they told him, oh yeah, we're not going to go ahead with this anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I fucking refuse to use those shit bags.
Just fucking scan it, Neil. You'll find out what it is.
I really like Mike. He's one of the best dudes in this industry. He's a good guy.
I'm not a depressed Bills fan.
Yeah. Just scan it, Neil. You'll find out what it is.
Oh, he's got the Blaze dual coil RDA.
Yeah.
Could have swore he came out with the 30 millimeter.
Damn, that's really freaking good.
He did. It was an RTA, Duchess.
The
The Blaze Max. That's the 30 millimeter that he released.
Yeah, but yeah, they took the design and they made the Vortex 30.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like something that he would make.
Yeah.
So
really, again, the fucking Vortex 30 mil is actually a Blaze 30 mil.
Yep.
You're fucking.
Well, it's like the one company. I mean, love him or hate him, he did get ripped off on one design. He was working with somebody for the J. Hayes, and they did the same thing. They scrapped the idea, and then someone found it and made it.
What the fuck? Vicious Ant. Vicious
Ant did it. They ripped him off.
And it was more fucked up because he named it and he dedicated the RTA to his daughter that died. It was named after her, and they took the fucking RTA and released it.
Yep. And it was literally, I think, saying someone going through their records saw this RDA wasn't released and just threw it out there and made it. It's like, and it was an exact replica. It's like, okay, yeah. Love or hate it, these companies, when they do that kind of shit, that's shady.
Yeah, he had the receipts too. He showed emails that he was talking with them.
And the designs, he showed the designs and everything.
Yep. Yeah, he showed it in CAD in his 3D software, and it showed when the files
showed the dates. Yep. Like, showed the email dates when it went out, and it was before it was released. So someone over there took it and went with it. It's like, that's shady shit, man. It's like Mike's got ripped off more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's a good guy.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's one of my favorite people in this industry. I met him and Batman
Oh,
at
that
the
sucks,
Carlisle Expo. Yeah, you're right, hungry. I was looking through his YouTube channel to see which one he released. I knew he came out with the 30 millimeter. I just wasn't sure which
So,
one it
so
was.
don't say we never get into hardware here, because we definitely got into hardware a little bit here.
Yep.
More than usual.
Hey, it's a part of it, man.
It is. You don't get good. You get different flavor off every setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every setup, if there's something, be it like Hippie's dealing with possibly a contact issue, that's affecting the way his vape is vaping. Then you got different addies will vape differently, and sometimes different devices will work. If you have some of them don't read very accurately too, like if you get it regulated, you get some regulators that are so far off it'll change your flavor. You have to adjust your wattage accordingly.
I have 3 completely different styles just sitting right here.
All right, here.
I have the MTL RTA. I've got the Kennedy full Vindicator 21 set up with point. Don't go that low. And got the restricted direct lung single coil.
I've got right now. I've got the Vena. I've got the Nevermore MTL, and then I've got the Blaze Solo. All vape completely differently, and this is also on the Mech.
I just broke back out my fucking Kennedy, and
mine's right up there.
I've decided that I was gonna put a NI90 in there. I'm not gonna tell you what the specs are because I don't want anybody building this and then blowing their dick off. But it came out to a 0.0. Shut the fuck up! I'm not telling you.
Anything's better than the 0.05 I was using, man.
Yeah.
Do not do that. That is stupid.
It came out to a
I've
point
got at
where-
least set on the desk, Hippo. I do, especially if you're flavor testing a lot. It has to. Like I got a bunch on the coffee table too.
Hey,
There's my-
Rocky.
There's my
Yeah.
Blaze Solo. Sitting on the OG.
Listen.
Did that
V8.
bubblegum recipe, Rocky, wasn't that added into the flavor book?
I have the flavor book in the other room. I can look it up for you later, Hippie.
Well,
Maybe
They
this
do
weekend.
2 of them.
No, Rob.
I've got both.
They do.
I've got both.
You do?
They sent them out with me with the. That's actually what got me started mixing. I got 2 Flavora packs and I got the 2 recipe books. They sent out to me when I won one.
That recipe before he put it out in 2020. So
I'm not sure it'd be in there.
Good. I remember a recipe kind of like this, but it was like I said, like he put it out in 2020. That's a good one.
Yeah. Duchess also puts out, so.
Listen, you're not supposed to tell people that, right?
It even has that
That's
texture, that bubblegum texture to it.
That's supposed to be a behind the scenes thing, bro. You're not supposed to.
Thought it was under the scenes.
Wow, Kerplop, you really.
What's the one on that
in.
green mod, Bob?
It's garbage.
Which
No,
one?
not that one. Not that one. The other one.
This?
No, the other one.
I can't even really pick on Kerplop because the nitrous is a solid RDA.
Let's see. Where you at? Let me get over here. No, the green mod.
I held up the 2 green
I'm
ones.
sorry, I was looking at the one in your left arm.
This?
Yes.
That's the Voorhees.
And
With the
what's
wicked.
on top?
Wicked V2.
Oh, the wick. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
V2.
Yeah. I got both.
And then I have a mod on my bed back there.
Anybody want to?
That's
do a
my full
trade?
BP setup. I have the BP Mods Lightsaber, which is like a regulated mechanical. It's a regulated tube mod.
But
And
does
it
it
has
look as
the,
much like a
Bushido
lightsaber as
V3 on
this? Does it look as much like a lightsaber like that does, though? Come on.
Yeah.
Anybody
That's a
want
lightsaber.
for the P22 and the wicked? two.
That's AV Saturn right
Anybody
there.
want to do a trade?
American
Here's-
flag on top.
Here's the thing, Hippo. I definitely did not say that because you haven't been around, and I've cried myself to sleep because of it. So,
Yep.
I'm glad you could fucking ditch
Oh,
me.
poor Dick Nose.
Yeah.
This was
Might
a
be
cool idea because these
Mine-
sleeves here are interchangeable. It's like the AV sleeves.
My
Ah.
male BFF. I have to distinguish because you're still my BFF, Lady Liberty, right? My male BFF has fucking ditched me. So
Nice
Get
little
fucked.
I
100-watt
mean, you
motor.
Get
are a
fucked,
BFF
Hippo.
for, so can you
Mine
blame
are
him?
in the other
That's
room,
true.
Bob. My AV. I got the chubby Able up there. That also has, but they don't actually have sleeves for it. And I even got sleeves from that other company that went off on his own and made the sleeves. Forget what it was called.
Where'd Rocky go? He ain't
Maybe
in
not.
the
Hutchinson's Designs.
Rocky was in chat a minute ago.
Hutchinson's Designs.
Yep.
Yeah. There's my Able, and I also have the brass stacked section for it
Yeah, I have the
The
Able
same
stack in the other room.
with the same sleeve for it. It's in my drawer here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the so it's this exact thing. Just
I have to
twice
be
as long.
careful with stainless steel. I'm more conductive than the stainless steel, so it shocks the shit out of me whenever I got a like an AV button. It electrocutes
steel-
me.
Stainless steel's fucking terrible.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the
stainless
hell's
steel
going
is
on in the
terrible.
chat?
Oh, that's just a glimpse of our fucking IG group. So
And
all
they're
fucking-
always
all of
they're
us,
always
so.
thinner as well. Stainless steel too.
There's 5 of us in there, and all of us are fucking degens.
Damn, this is good.
Is it Rockies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rockies.
And he even said a 14-day steep. Shit, it's good right off the fucking shake. Tastes just like a freaking regular bubble gum.
Check this out.
It's even got the texture, like chewy texture to it.
Is that
It's a
the one with
Manhattan. It's a
wintergreen in it?
Manhattan. This is a Manhattan box, right?
Yep.
But it's not a Manhattan. When Manhattan first came out, the Apollo first came out. It came out in a Manhattan box.
Mhm.
Man, that's exactly what I was looking for.
It's got the
Is-
original receipt. The original receipts in the box underneath here is in the box.
Is that the one with the wintergreen in it, hippie?
No.
No. It's just it's just 4 ingredients: banana
that's
flavor,
the one-
marshmallow vanilla flavor, pineapple flavor.
It's this one right here. This
That's
one right
it.
here.
That's why
Yeah.
Rocky gave Tim shit earlier, because it's not his bubblegum base, because that one has wintergreen in it. Tim.
Yeah, the one with wintergreen is fantastic, hippie.
I had to enunciate the Tim because he put Tim in caps, so that I had to say it right.
Let's find it here for you.
That one right
The
there.
Fuhattan V8 I almost got, but unfortunately, how did we decide who got the Fuhattan? Because it was like we did some random thing to decide who got that.
No. What happened is Nick decided he didn't know if he was going to sell any of that stuff because he was really sketchy about it.
And then he
'cause-
sold it to somebody. Then he sold it to somebody on me while I was gone.
Yeah, but that's because Rosie finally gave him the go ahead to sell the stuff. He had to wait for Rosie's permission.
I almost think
one.
Troy's the one that sold it on me though too.
Probably. Troy's a butt.
'Cause I almost got a
Hippie.
Fuhattan.
Hippie, here's the one I'm talking about. This one is fantastic.
That one's good. This one right here is kick ass. That's exactly what I was looking for, though.
Look at the reviews on it too. It is great. for not using bubblegum, a bubblegum named flavor in it. That is fantastic.
Since we're going over beginner mixes and something that's powerful in flavor.
Aren't all your recipes beginner mixes?
I've got
Now,
so
what-
many
wait a minute.
AVs
I actually use more than 2 flavors, Bob.
What does the
Good point.
cinnamon and the wintergreen do to this? What does this taste like? A spiced bubble gum?
No, just tastes like bubblegum. Tastes like a juicy fruit.
Wintergreen, no?
Yep.
All right.
It works.
Pom, 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 pom. Here we go.
Fruit is gonna move ya.
I'm not really like a big fruit person. However, If you want something that's simple, real big in flavor, right? Strawberry banana. You can't go wrong with fucking strawberry banana. Like, kind of the greatest combination ever. Anyway, so I went with Cap golden pineapple at 3, super sweet. Put it to whatever the fuck you want. Red touch strawberry from FA at 2, fuchsia strawberry at 2.25, banana cream at 3, and then soft banana at 2, and let it steep for I don't know about a week or so, and I promise you'll thank me later.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Bob. Did you not see my beginner recipe? It had 3
Yep.
flavors and sweetener in it.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yep. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we definitely saw your beginner mix. It was like only 27 flavors.
No, it
Yeah,
was
that recipe doesn't make any sense.
Mix it.
No, you
works.
got 25% banana, 2% cinnamon, 25%.
Oh, that's because he uses it
It's a
as a
one-shot,
one
dude.
shot. He uses
It's
a
a
one shot.
one-shot.
You put a percentage of it into your mix. It's made for.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
made
God,
for
how
that
do
to
I
be
get it to
bubblegum.
regular? How do I get it to regular?
Hold on.
Come on, get us regular, boy.
Yeah. That's messed up.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
Hold on,
you can still
Hippie.
go to Bull City until the end of March. $75 or more using AFL will get you entered into a gift card drawing for $100. Don't forget to do that if you get in there. If you're ordering over 75, if you're ordering 150, order 2 75s. It's still free shipping in the US. You get 2 chances to win because it's not per person, it's per order.
yippers.
Hoping a whole bunch of people get in on that because that's a really good. You can get more money than you put in. Oh God, Odie. The 11th, Kerplop.
Yep. Ooh, next Saturday is the show just before your birthday.
It is, but St. Patty's Day mixes are my favorite, so
But
I'm just gonna mix them.
But it's also the day after I get my next fight with my eye doctor.
Tim's birthday is on the 11th.
Yes.
Yep.
12th? 11th. I wanted to say 12 at first, but then I second guessed myself.
I'm gonna go up Friday for another shot in my eyeball.
I go Thursday and Friday up.
Good.
Got
You
2
need to have
appointments in a
someone
row.
fucking. You need to have someone punch you in the eye and put you back in your place.
You know what? Why don't I
Oh,
go
nice,
jab a
Poppy.
needle in your eye and see how you like it, BFF?
I would fucking love it because at least I wouldn't have to see what the fuck is going on in this world.
You can still see.
No, I want them to gouge my eyes out.
I offered to do that today.
I can
Listen.
bring a spoon.
That's what I said. He's complaining
I
he
know.
had a dry eye at work
You-
today, and I said, we can take care of that in 5 minutes. You'll never have a dry eye. Maybe a dry socket, never a dry eye again.
Listen, here's the thing, right? Most people's intrusive thoughts are like, "Oh my god, I shouldn't have fucking spent the money on going to the hair salon." My intrusive thoughts are more like, I wonder what'll happen if I crash my car into the fucking center aisle of the fucking highway. Ooh,
It kind of reminds me, using that
cricket.
pineapple reminds me of my juicy fruit remix.
Cricket.
hmm
That's interesting.
Hungry Hippo says you don't need to gouge your eyes out to hold his hand in public. Just ask. The Left Eye Gang.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Hippie. I'm sorry. Don't use that one. Here, check out his adapted one. There you go, buddy.
You found it?
Yeah. Cassie needs uppies.
Don't look at the
No.
first one I sent you in our chat, Hippie. It's the
Yeah.
one I just put
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Uncle
Bro,
Paul,
she's
don't make
gonna-
me come up to
she's gonna
Canada because I
fucking
will
murder
slap
you,
the
bro.
taste out of your mouth.
Shit's low.
She's gonna smack. She's gonna smack the fucking Italian
it
right
wrong.
off your fucking.
You're
skin,
not
bro.
gonna be able to taste maple syrup for a week.
See, I won't mix that one up, Bob.
True.
Like I've stated in the past, Paul,
The
my pimp hand is strong.
Yeah. Haven't
He
you ever?
uses-
Can't make
Haven't
a
you ever
fist, but I
seen
can
Sam
slap
at
the
the
shit out of a
fucking?
bitch.
hippie, he
Yeah.
uses the 10%
But we-
dilution. Of
Yeah,
the
remember,
cinnamon
Paul?
spice.
Remember?
Yeah, we know.
You
Yeah.
are a bitch.
So I'm not sure how.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
not
seen
sure how
Sam.
you would figure that out. What he would use without that.
Well, I've already found what I'm looking for was that one earlier, the one I've got tasting right now. This is exactly what I was looking for. So
Yeah, right here he said, hippie, the TFA cinnamon spice has a clove note that works in bubblegum, but it's potent. I use dilution.
yeah, and see,
Yeah,
I don't have that cinnamon spice flavor. I don't
That's
have that one.
that's very key in this recipe.
Yeah, I know.
flavor.
I don't have it, so that's
Yeah,
why
that-
I'm not gonna
That
mix
flavor
that one
is
up.
key.
I'm good with the other one. You know.
When I send you that other bubblegum flavoring, I'll throw you a little bottle of mixed up of this.
Of the with the cinnamon spice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I bought it years ago for that.
Now, Rocky, I would be able to add any fruit or berry to that bubble gum, right?
He uses it as a flavoring. That's why.
Yeah. That's why he makes such a
the
massive
first
amount.
recipe was 100% flavoring, so he can just use that at like 3 to 4% in a mix.
The one
As
with
is
all
bubblegum.
flavor.
No,
Yeah.
the first
one
one
you
I
mixed.
sent you, and you said no, not the one you mixed.
Oh,
I
the
like
one with the green.
That's all flavor.
yeah, the
one
one
with-
with the wintergreen.
I like the one with all flavor.
Yeah, but I'm
saying.
never mind.
I like it. It's exactly what I'm looking for.
Steve-O's waffle facing his keyboard again.
Yo, I've been there all fucking day, bro. Like straight up, like I just been.
All right. Anybody
Big
else on
dog.
the East Coast been hit with like the extreme like drain this past week? Like I have had no energy this week. None.
Yo, fat all day. All
like
day.
this entire week has been like that. I've had no energy from this
Oh,
weather, I
yeah.
think.
Headaches from the pressure changes and the weather
Where
changes.
is it?
Brutal.
Let me find it and send it to you, Tim.
I
'cause
just started taking my allergy pills because all the pollen and stuff. We got everything blooming down here, and
Yeah, don't even talk
All
about
over
that,
the
hippie. I'm
floor,
jealous.
all over.
You have no idea how jealous I am. But you can plant and start getting ready for.
gardening
Yeah.
already.
and
I'm. You know,
the
I can't plant
pollen
anything in our
killing
garden to
me.
the end of May. End of May before I can plant in the garden.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, end of May. I went. What was it, second, third week in May? I planted tomato plants and it froze the last time.
Yep. Killed my mater plants.
The chemtrails. Hell yeah.
Oh, that espresso isn't weak,
Oh.
Kerplop, but I have
no,
a pair.
No, Kerplop. I make those espressos and I make those espressos strong as
All right.
So
I have a paradoxical effect when it comes to caffeinated beverages or uppers of any type. I will fall asleep on them. They make me fall asleep. They drop my blood pressure, while Cassie's blood pressure goes way up, skyrocket, and she bounces around like a ping pong ball.
Hey, V8, you know, I haven't seen any chemtrails
we go.
since Trump got elected. Honest to God.
Yeah, I
have
was thinking
not
that too,
seen
Bob.
Any down here in Montgomery, Alabama, any chemtrails. No shit. I have not seen them spraying the aluminum dust nowhere.
Did you see that, Tim?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
this weather has been stuff.
Well, it's not with weather. It's something with frequency or something that they've measured, and it's I don't know. It's something with the frequencies from the earth or something.
It's some kind of weirdness.
Something that's never been measured before, and it's really strange.
I wonder if it had to do with those drones. Let's start a conspiracy theory thought. Got tinfoil hats, everybody?
The drones were smelling because of the past 4 years and everybody coming into the country. They know that certain biological things were brought in pieces and assembled, and they're flying the drones around trying to sniff out the nuclear materials.
I don't think so.
I'm trying to find Paul's stash of milk and honey.
So the real thing is, if
They're sent out by
stink, it's
Rocky.
because Bob sat in it.
No, Rocky sent out milk and honey sniffers over Paul's residence, his area of residency.
Yeah, V8. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, yes, blame the foreigners. What was I saw the other day? Just want enough people, want to get rid of enough foreigners to the point where I don't have to press 1 to hear English. Like, that was really messed up, I'm telling you.
Get it out, dude. You're having trouble tonight.
That's
I'm telling you, that tiredness is real. Like, yeah, I'm exhausted for some reason. No matter how much sleep I get. And like Bob said, I'm not getting consistent sleep. Just a few hours here, a few hours there. It's really been weird. I don't know what it is, but something weird going on this spring. Well, this end of winter, early spring, whatever you want to call it. Today was warm. Tonight's supposed to get below 0. Makes no sense.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. We're getting below 0 tonight. It's supposed to be 50 in 2 days.
My God, we were 82 degrees today, dude.
We haven't been above 40, 42, the high for this past week.
Now, I'm supposed to get down to 42 tonight. I'm watching my seedlings, make sure it doesn't get a frost and stuff. My tomato plants are probably about 3 inches, 4 inches tall right now. Shit.
You're a fucking idiot.
Crazy on temperature, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we do have a cold front coming through tonight. So, and that's going to drop the temperature back down. It's supposed to be the highs in the 60s.
Today got up to 47 degrees. Tonight is supposed to get below 0. 50 degree swing in temperature in less than 12 hours. And you wonder why you don't feel well. Why people are getting sick. That's how it happens.
Hippo, you're pretty much the same temperature I am then, pretty much, if you live near Atlanta.
Jealous of you people that are getting ready for planting season. Hippie's got seeds already started into plants and everything else. I'm thinking, it ain't time.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
We made it to 20 today. Ooh, kerplop. Okay, what do you think? What do you think, Paul? What do you think Zippy's high was today?
It was Zippy's birthday today.
Was it really?
Happy birthday,
Oh, I
squirrel.
didn't. Happy birthday, squirrel. No, I wonder what her high temperature was today, though, because she lives out there in the tundra, man. It gets cold over there.
I mean, you could ask her, but she'd go to look and be like, squirrel.
Hey, Paul, have you gone back to work yet?
No.
Where is it she lives?
Fire you if you don't watch out, man. Canada's gonna be the 51st state and everything. He's gonna fire your ass for not going to work.
Yeah. I think so.
All right. Thank you, Mallory. Tim, I fucking told you so.
What?
Rhodes versus Cena, WrestleMania. Cena won the Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, I thought you didn't want to know spoilers.
Thanks for giving it away, Mallory, but thank you. Doesn't matter. I'm going to get spoilers before I watch Raw on Tuesday anyway.
Well,
But-
screw that. She has warmer temperatures right now than we do.
Vindication, I was right, and I told you.
Cassie watching wrestling is exactly where she got all the moves that she pulls off on
Paul?
film for talking back.
She has warmer weather than we do.
No, how
Zippy
else
does.
do you think? How else do you think she won the midget world championships?
They had a low of like 23 today.
Tim wakes up and goes, "Babe, can we have?
I
fucking,
am not
can we
sure
have eggs and
enough
bacon?"
to
And then
be
she goes,
in midget wrestling, dickhead.
And it's 29 there right now. 29 right where she lives right now. It's only 18 here.
It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Virtual hug.
You really want to get fucking bitch slapped.
It was a virtual one. It was a virtual one.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got auto flowers coming, so I won't have to worry about that fall weather we've been getting the last few years. We get rain, and the end of the season has been causing all kinds of rot issues. I'm skipping that issue this year.
On what?
See,
What?
that's good.
Auto
Rot
flowers.
issues on what?
We don't have the long growing season you do, hippie. So by the time everything ends at the end of the year, we get our fall like rain just before it starts snowing, and it causes bud rot. Almost every year for the last like 6 years.
Yeah, my peach tree is blooming like crazy right now, and this will be the last.
Oh,
year.
did it freeze, hippie? Did it freeze?
Well, because it has not produced a single fucking peach on that tree in 8 years, so it's getting cut down this year.
Yeah, but you said that you thought it might have froze the other day, did it?
No, it killed all the tulip trees. You know what a tulip tree is? They're purple and white blooms, beautiful freaking trees. It killed all the flowers on all the tulip trees around here in Montgomery. That frost that went through, that below freezing, killed all the flowers on all the trees in Montgomery.
Oh, so it's not going to be pretty this year.
Right. They all got brown flowers all over the trees on the tulips. But my peach tree didn't start blooming until after that cold snap just passed through.
Hmm.
So, but still, man, it's been 8 years, no peaches. It's got to go. I'm tired of it. The only thing
Hippie wants millions of peaches,
flowers,
but he's not getting millions of peaches the way he's going.
Peaches come in a can
They're put there by the man.
in a factory downtown.
But in case you get a different note, you can say, "Kitty, scratch me through my jeans."
See, Neil Piss, that's almost like slavery right there. See, the Democrats are slave drivers, slave owners. They want the immigrants to pick the damn vegetables and shit. They're slavers.
I hadn't thought about that, Neil. That'll affect us up here too. Oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine? What's it called? The one down here just south of us. What's that farm? Major farm thing that they have the place that makes the salads and stuff as part of the salad. Allen Brothers.
Oh,
They
yeah.
use a lot of immigrant workers.
Yeah, they already passed the farm bill thing where they're allowed to bring immigrants in to do that work.
Okay, they only stay for the summer and then leave.
Yeah,
so,
the people that were coming in weren't working.
And
Oh.
they
They were in
staying.
cities getting paid money.
Right. And they
just
were
to be there.
staying and going without, without a visa anymore.
Okay. Well, that'd be good because that would affect actually a lot of farms.
And you thought that the price of eggs was ridiculous. Now wait until the farmers have to pay minimum.
Oh
wage.
my God, I gotta post that in the group. The egg bikini. I gotta post that in the group. Most
It's called
expensive.
bird
Most.
flu.
It's the most expensive design this year for a bikini made out of eggs.
Kerplop, only if you have a visa and if you're a citizen. That's the only way you can do the migrant, if you have the visa.
Oh, I got several visas in my
visa.
in my wallet. There's several visas in there. Does that count?
Visa, stupid.
Does MasterCard do anything for you too?
Can't you see?
You're
Is
so
that-
dumb.
You don't have to use a Nazi symbol for your MasterCard, right? Please tell me that's not true.
It's pretty bad.
Because I'd be
American citizens have gotten so lazy we can't pick our own fruits and vegetables.
Well, that's just it. They tried to get local sourced
I go
labor.
strawberry
Nobody
picking
wanted.
every year.
Nobody around
America's
here.
gotten lazy.
Nobody will pick for for a fair wage here.
That's
They don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a fact.
So, no.
Young
Hippo,
kids do.
that's a very, very high demand.
Ain't that the
Money
truth, Mel?
We have a
grabbing
couple chickens. We have a couple
commodity.
chickens.
Man,
have a-
We're gonna
chickens.
get some
Yep.
eggs. I'm gonna sell them bitch for $20 an egg. That's
We
$40 a
we are
day.
getting eggs. They start laying.
dude, I'm fixing to build me another fucking chicken coop.
I just
And I'm
bought one
fixing to
because of that.
have,
because
I'm gonna
that-
get 2 chickens. This just 2. You know, that'll be enough eggs for us for each week. Just 2 eggs, just for me and my wife. You know, shit. I ain't
Well, you got a
minding.
long laying season too. I don't. They don't lay as well in the winter.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of molting happening down here too, where molting where they start shedding their feathers and they go bald almost. You ever seen that, Tim?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, we get that bad down
Well,
there.
I had
last
something
year
getting
when
a
they
chicken
get, like,
coop and took
2
out
years
3 of the
old.
chickens.
Yeah.
Like just a few months ago, something got in there. I had to I bought a new chicken coop and put it up.
Now,
Smaller one for the 2.
I myself would butcher them suckers.
I can't do it.
I would. I'm a farm boy. I would. I have no feet. Now, I love them and everything. I'll pet them, pick them up and everything. But hell, that don't stop me from cutting that head off and watching them run around the yard.
I can do it to someone else's chickens. Can't do it to my own.
But see, my wife don't like that. So she wouldn't eat a chicken that we've raised for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way now. I didn't used to be. I used to be the opposite,
She
hippie.
wouldn't eat it.
I got
know?
soft.
I would, on the other hand. I'd tear that sucker up. It's like, shit, I fed that motherfucker so good and everything. That sucker's going to taste good. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeding it scraps out of the garden and everything and feeding them fortified pellets and shit. Man, I'm spending money on them chickens to produce eggs. Shoot, man.
Yeah.
Suckers up in a
I can't do it.
heartbeat.
I can't do it, hippie, anymore. I used to be able to. I can't anymore. I got soft. I can't kill my own
You'd eat
animals.
'em up, wouldn't you?
We actually bought some meat birds like 8 years ago.
They passed away from strokes as they got older and they got too fat.
Like the first one, Tim cooked it up for the dogs because we didn't trust the meat after it had a stroke, and we cried. Tyra and I both cried, bawled our eyes out when it was cooking because we raised them from chicks. They
I
were my
buy
babies.
I buy these Noah's Pride eggs. They're the best eggs I've ever found, and they're from a small farm here in Lancaster, PA, where the Amish are.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Been through here.
And they are still the exact same price that they've always been.
Oh, Tim, I'm fixing to plant my corn.
Yeah, screw you. We're 3 months out.
Listen. I took, I got all the different
Yep.
kinds of corn,
Yeah.
right?
You're right. You're telling me
Let
that.
you all the ones I got, like the bloody butcher, red corn, or maroon. I mean, it's
Oh my
dark.
God, that corn looked beautiful. I was looking at it the other day. It came through in my feed as a seed. It's like, oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. And then I got the Opie Blues, and I got the Glass Gem. I got, oh my God, I got like 9 different or 10 different varieties of corn. Remember, I'm gonna plant them all together. I took 5 seeds of each strain and mixed it all in a jar, and I'm gonna plant it just all in the backyard, mixed planting, and let it all cross pollinate. To where it comes out, and I'm gonna harvest all that. Then next year,
I think it was just
I can
yesterday,
do-
hippie.
I can do 2 plantings of corn this year. I can plant now in March. I'd pick in June, plant again June, July, and I'll have a fall harvest of corn. So I can actually have 2 strains that have blended all together. I mean, all them strains, and then plant that as seed, and then have that spring up. That way I have it all mixed up, and it'll come up with its own hippie corn.
So for those of you in chat that realize this, hippies in beginner to intermediate at best areas for gardening. We're in the advanced section where we get this short little window we have to make it work in.
You gotta time it right down here though, where you can get 2 pickings,
2 pickings. We got to time it right to get 1.
If you're lucky.
That's
If you're
right,
lucky.
Kerflop. Hippie corn.
Every-
I'm making my own hippie corn and I'm gonna mail it to all my friends.
Tim, I loved it when my grandmother was still alive because she lived right next door. And I'd have to help her till the garden and get it all ready every year. I used to love it.
Oh,
Used
yeah.
to love it.
Hippie corn, man.
So I was planning on getting myself
all different
a new
colors.
tiller for the back of the
Hippie, I'd
tractor
buy-
this year, but I might have to buy a new transmission, so I'm not sure.
Hippie, I'd buy some hippie corn.
No kidding. I mean, I'll send you some seeds, Bob.
Is it really
Yes,
small?
but it's gonna be a couple years. No,
Are they
no,
like
these
mini
are-
corn on the cobs?
No, these are full length.
He just
corn
wants the
stalks.
multicolored cobs, but getting the
Now,
real
I
deep, rich colors.
specifically got the genes to where each ear of corn should be 9.5 inches long. So I'm getting, genetically, not in a lab, but naturally, you know what I'm saying? To get back to the original corn that our Native Americans had before they commercialized it all. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yep. I
I'm
go
going
to a
back in time.
hippie.
get
I
all
go
that
to a
original
corn maze
corn.
every year. It's a pumpkin patch, and they have corn. They have a couple different corn mazes that you can walk through, and they have all different types of corn there too. But
Mhm.
can you grow popcorn corn? Because they use a
Yeah.
special type of corn for that.
Oh yeah.
Hippie crack popcorn. There we go.
Yeah,
Hippie
dude.
crack corn, and
fuck
I
yeah.
don't care.
Yeah,
Hook
I can
it
grow
up,
that
hippie.
too. It's little small kernels with a lot of moisture in them.
Hook it up, man. Buy
I
some of
like
that shit up,
moisture.
yeah. 100%.
Well, see, here's the problem with me doing my crossbreeding right now. I couldn't grow the
Typical
popcorn.
Alabama.
Huh? I couldn't grow the popcorn corn because it would cross pollinate with what I've got going on. See, corn can travel up to a mile, the pollen, from where you plant it. So, like, whoever's within a mile radius of me, they're shit out of luck because my pollen's going to cross pollinate their corn, whatever they're growing. So when it comes out, it's going to be all different colors and shit. And they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? So they're going to be mad at me if they ever found out who I am and I'm cross pollinating corn over here.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna get headed out of here though, because we went to Gardening Central 101. That's a new side rant. We're gonna have hippie crack corn coming this fall.
No, just hippie corn.
I like the hippie crack corn that Rocky said. That's a good name.
I'll
Hippie
take
crack
Crack
corn.
corn, and I don't care. Hippie crack corn, and I don't care.
I'll take pictures of it for real. It's going to be interesting.
It is, especially if you got
I'm
that deep reds that
And
I
this
was
is
looking
all
at.
like a 10-foot by 10-foot plot. It not even that. Probably a.
I was
6 foot by
just talking to
7
the.
foot little plot.
I was just talking to the neighbor, and if everything works out, I've got a really big field right out here, just across the road on the other side of this road where we own both sides, and we're probably gonna put some corn there, but some other stuff as well. Gonna grow the proper thing. The problem is I need irrigation over there, and there's no power on that side of the road yet, without us putting in a new pole. So I'm gonna probably put in a solar system with a battery backup, so that the non-sunny days it'll still run. Because I already have a well over there in the lower apartments, so let's do it. So we're gonna try and grow, but the problem is we still don't have the long growing season that hippies got. So whatever.
Try to grow you some corn.
Oh, I couldn't imagine that, Neil. That sounds nasty.
See, I'm trying to grow corn that'll grow good here in my area.
Yeah, we have. That's another thing. We have a shorter growing season, so either we're gonna grow one per season for starters, and there's some versions of corn we can't grow up here. It won't make it. It'll never
See, I got
finish.
2 strains of corn that are from Montana, actually.
This one's beyond repair.
But it is to the average person.
All right,
Got
we'll
the
head out of here.
Yellowstone
The
corn, huh,
DEA's
Hippie?
coming for me.
Let's see. We have seldom or never used flavors next week, and the following week will be St. Patty's Day mixes. Those are the next 2 weeks. And then, yeah, that's about it. We got the final episode of chocolates. Still working on that. Categories are becoming a pain in the ass to try and figure out what categories they got to be in. It's trying to narrow it down. We don't want to have a category for everyone.
I knew that was going to take you an extra week there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficult.
And
It
of
is. It's
course,
difficult to choose them.
really difficult to set time aside to do it when we're waiting for somebody to show up that never fucking shows up.
Cassie's Corner's back.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
we
Silver
got-
Queen rocks. I got it too. That's in the mix. Silver Queen, and I got peaches and cream corn in this mix as well, with all the colored.
Is
corn.
it just the colors that give it that name?
No, those names have been.
Yeah, those are
aged.
long. Those are
Oh,
long.
Yeah, but they're.
names.
I'm saying though, is it the color? It's not like there's no peach flavor to it, right?
No, that's the
No,
color. That's the color.
No. Now the peaches and cream was bred, like it's a hybrid corn. It mixes. It has the most sugar content.
Okay.
Yeah, you got different sugar content.
So it'd be good for kettle corn.
Huh?
So it'd be good for kettle corn.
No, because it's too big. It's too much moisture, and it won't pop like you're wanting it to.
Even if you dry it out.
No, there's certain corn to grow for popcorn. The kernels are a lot smaller.
Yep, sweet as hell. We like what is it? The salt and pepper corn? Is that what it's called? Something like that. It's the white and the yellow, like both. I think what it's called.
You buy it's popcorn seed, and then there's different varieties, of course, in your region, your area. But yeah, it's a big difference between popcorn corn and regular corn. You've got see like that bloody butcher corn, that red, maroon, dark red, is actually for meal to grind up for cornmeal. For tortillas and stuff like that. That's basically what they use that red corn for. Like the blue corn, the OP blue corn is the same thing that you would dry it out, grind
Make
it
the blue
into
corn
a
chips.
cornmeal. Yeah, corn chips and everything. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Cornbread.
Don't even go there, Kerplop.
And the colors is really cool because you can make some really neat cornbread with like a maroon colored cornbread,
Fucking love cornbread.
Hippie, any
dude.
chance of any videos coming out soon?
Well, to be honest with you, maybe because I've put out so many recipes tonight, made them all public, and I ain't lying. I got a bunch of recipes. I might do a video that has all kind of recipes, like about 5 or 10 damn recipes.
Have you done a video on the banana pudding?
Yes, yeah. Put it in there too because it's kick ass. It's a good recipe. So
Maybe
yeah,
the next one you do.
might.
Maybe the next video you do, then you can mention how if you ever mix with that wafer in there, mention how that works in there too.
Yeah. I just looked for that and I didn't find it over there. Oh, I got wait a minute, what is that? You put your chocolate in my peanut butter. Well, you put your peanut butter in my chocolate. You remember
I remember
that
that commercial.
I just have a catastrophe over here with my peanut butters and chocolates are leaking over here. Something's leaking. So I have my hands full of peanut butter and chocolate. I smelled like Reese's when I went in the bathroom earlier. So yeah, there's going to be some videos coming out.
Check out Hippie Vape's channel and check that out and see what's coming up. And I think the only other one is Bob. What you got coming up?
Some video games, man. Gotta finish Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Didn't get to stream this week because the girl's son was in the playoffs for his basketball. They played the championship game last night. They lost by 1 fucking point in overtime.
Hmm.
Some bullshit.
Good game though.
Oh yeah, they got
I'm
they
sorry
got
we got
fucked.
too corny for you, Kerplot.
They got fucked over, man.
Oh,
They're-
go Auburn basketball, by the way.
The one kid on the other team had like 7 fouls, and they never fouled him out, even though you're supposed to foul out at 5. Because the coach, he was the coach of the other team. He was the only guy keeping score and keeping track on the paper. So he was keeping track of all the fouls. So we found out after the game that the kid had 7 fouls. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. But yeah, I'm proud of them. They did great.
All right, Bob, go ahead and walk us out.
Well, hold on.
Still
Hold
a
on,
night
hold
night
on.
sayonara.
Hold on.
Cha.
All right. So I may and or may not, it's not definitive just yet, decide to potentially go commercial with foils again and also with any of the DIY I've been doing. So if I do, JMW, watch out because I'm fucking coming for you.
Knew he was gonna go there. Knew it.
Now we're done. All right. Sayonara, cha cha cha. Peace.
Bobby.
Still a night night sayonara. Cha. Much love.
Bob's
Bye.
dipwad.
Thank you.
Got Ace.
It's kind of weird that you keep talking about my dick, but
It's just so big.